salutations and greetings. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Ladies. Christy Lee will be at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold. Chick. No relation to Benedict. He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Tom on assignment today. I'm Chick McGee, and we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. And I missed the day that you guys were singing the O'Reilly jingle. Oh, O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I wouldn't say you missed it.
I can't say I'm missing it.
Oh, well, you know.
Anybody watch the big game last night? The St. Louis Blues, of course. No, they did win in a shootout, Josh, over Vegas, 5-4.
Exciting.
There you go. No, of course, I'm talking about the Ohio State Buckeyes are celebrating a national championship. How do you feel about this? They call the ship the Natty. They call it a boat.
I like all those.
We're going for the boat, Coach. We're going to go get the ship. We're going to...
Yeah.
All sorts of things. Well, Ohio State accomplished it. They actually held off Notre Dame in their comeback bid. And Ohio State wins 34-23 last night over the Fighting Irish. Now, follow me the way I'm going to drift, okay? Ohio State 34.
Yeah.
Notre Dame 23. How many points is that? Anyone? The spread.
11?
11. That's exactly right. Point spread last night closed at -8.5 for Ohio State. 8 in the hook.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Before they kicked the field goal, it was 8.
Ooh.
And somebody out there had Notre Dame plus the 8.5.
Ooh.
And they went ahead and kicked the field goal. However, I had Ohio State minus the 8.5. So the field goal, if I hadn't had that, I would have lost.
Yeah.
Kicked me right
Into the money.
Right into the money. I fell backwards on a giant bag of cash.
Oh, that must feel good.
Did you guys watch?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Did you guys watch college football last night?
Watched the first half.
Yeah, same.
Watch first drive.
Yeah, first drive.
That first drive was great.
Yeah.
No.
And then Ohio State answered right away, and I went, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you do the same thing?
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, zip
when I
right
went to
down
bed.
the field, huh?
Yeah.
Woke up to it.
Well, now you were cheering for Notre Dame.
Yeah, my dad went there, yeah.
Is that right?
Biggest football fan ever, Notre Dame. He'd watch their games when I would have a game. That's how much he liked Notre Dame.
Whoa.
That's not even a joke.
He would rather watch
He
Notre
stayed
Dame.
at home on Saturdays than when we would have football games, yeah.
You guys played high school football on Saturday?
We did indeed, yeah.
That's
A
interesting.
lot of them do on Saturday mornings.
No. Oh,
The
well, now.
JV.
The JV,
Now, I
ninth
played.
grade, yeah.
I was going to say.
JV.
I
I
played.
did not play JV.
It sounds like you played JV.
I lettered as a sophomore even.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You lettered.
Yeah, kickoff.
You know how
kickoff teams.
you know how they letter at 16. Well, when I went, it was 16 quarters, and I thought, there's no way I'm going to play a quarter, let alone 16 quarters. However, if you just one play in that quarter counts as the whole quarter.
Oh.
So that's how I got my letter when I was. Let's see who's going to hear this, depending on what I lie about. Anything. My senior year, I did letter.
Still work that way?
I don't know.
I think
Because
it does.
when I was in high school, anybody could buy a letter.
No, really?
Oh, no.
You had to earn
You
one.
can, but with the letter I got, it was they give them to them at the football banquet at the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who kept track of that stat?
The in my case, the coach's son
Oh.
in his uniform and his helmet. Our coach made us wear a helmet on the sidelines. He would have a clipboard, a fellow player, all dressed up, ready to go in the game if he has to, but he's keeping track of who's going in and out of the game on a clipboard.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. He and his father were, what do they say? At loggerheads.
Oh,
they
man.
did not get along. So that's my high school.
Because he wanted to play and not
He
keep
wanted to
stats.
play and not be it's enough to be on the team. Hey, coach's son.
Right.
Oh, how'd you
Yeah.
get on the team? Yeah. So, however, when I went to high school, if you went out there weren't any cuts or anything because we didn't have that many healthy young men. So they just, if you went out for football, you made the team. I didn't get kicked off the team. I almost got kicked off the team, but not
Mouthing
For
off.
your hijinks.
I was, hijinks.
Yeah.
Hijinks and running my trap. Yeah. I told the defensive coordinator during practice to F off.
Oh, wow.
But I mumbled it. I had my mouth guard in, and I mumbled it, and he got nose to nose. I had my helmet on, so he's like right here, and he goes, "What did you say?" And I said, "Nothing, sir." And he goes, "Oh, I heard you."
Nerve-wracking.
Art Jones, defensive coordinator, Christie size.
Oh, boy.
He's the one that had the stick, the spirit stick.
Oh, yeah.
You know this story.
Sure.
We were red and white, and it was about an inch square, and it was painted red. And for every win, defensive shutout or defensive win, he put a piece of white tape on it. And every now and then it would come in handy, and he'd hit you upside the head with that thing.
Yeah, that had to have sucked.
And you know what we did, Josh? We took it and we appreciated it.
That's right.
We knew that we were learning something, by God. The damn people. Okay. Tom is on assignment, so we're going to the knuckleheads are in charge of the asylum with Ohio State winning the national championship last night. We'll talk about it. And, Christy, what's coming up in news? Do you have, a bonus in sports?
What?
It's baby time for a famous athlete. I'll tell you who coming up.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gonna have a kiddo?
Uh-huh. A baby
A
time.
boy or a girl?
No, it doesn't say. It's just it's a baby.
Oh, no, I mean, is it a male athlete or a female athlete?
Oh, well, he's married.
Oh, okay.
No,
so,
it's a male.
I got
the
you.
father is
So the
the
family is
the
that.
father is yes. Okay.
Just want to make that clear. What do we have coming up?
I asked you first. Okay.
We have chimpanzees and peeing in the news. We have a meteor in the news. Apparently struck something and was caught on camera.
We have a meteor in the news. You know what that is?
A meteorite.
Meteorite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
And we have one of those great criminal stories. No, this is not a bag of drugs. It's marked not a bag of drugs. So why would there be drugs in it?
Of course you want. You don't even have to open it up.
That's that
Labeled
old,
right there. Not a bag of drugs.
Not a bag of drugs.
If you give the naughty movie people your credit card, it shows up as not dirty movies on your credit card.
Oh, and we had that inauguration thing yesterday. I'm sure you watched some of that
Oh, yeah.
or read something about it. But the big news coming out of that is Mark Zuckerberg staring at Lauren Sanchez's boobs. We'll talk about it.
No matter how much money you have, no matter what your station in life, it's always the same embarrassment if a guy gets
Sneak
caught
sneak.
staring at a booty or a rack. It's not done.
And do you think her outfit was appropriate? I don't think so, but
For the inauguration,
conservative, yeah.
Kitty didn't like it.
Yeah.
Kitty has claws. Is that what
Do you think it was appropriate?
I haven't seen
I didn't see it.
Was it low cut? Was it?
Yeah, it was very low
white, low cut.
Oh, so he was just looking at what she had
was flaunting
on
it.
display.
Are you
absolutely.
saying? Are you saying she wanted it?
I'm not saying she wanted it, but you dress a certain way, you get looked at.
That's why she dresses a certain way.
Isn't she working on trying to put together a Real Housewives of the White House?
No kidding.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that what you heard?
She's not
or is
in
that
the
your
White
guess?
House.
No,
No, but
she kinda
she's gonna try and produce. Maybe she won't be on it, but she'll be producing it or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, I'm going to tell you about Prize Picks. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty in professional football, and we just wrapped up college last night with Ohio State. It's playoff time now or never. Don't miss out on the last few weeks of football action with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the playoffs. Over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. The app is simple to use. Just pick two or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, like passing touchdowns, rushing yards, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. How about this? Jaden Daniels to throw more than half a passing yard. He just needs one passing yard to hit it. That's right. And Saquon Barkley to have more than a half rushing or receiving touchdown. He just needs to score one touchdown. Prize Picks accepts major credit cards for quick and easy deposits into your account this season.
How about Diners Club? Do they take Diners?
Join Prize Picks. There's a movie called The Man from Diners Club.
Oh, really?
Are you aware of that? I think Danny Kaye's in it.
Oh, wow.
We'll come back and talk about
All
it.
right.
Now that is a look ahead. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports. Available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TOM. Prize Picks, get a $50 credit instantly. Quick, fast, and in a hurry when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. And coming up, we're going to give away stuff this morning. If you're an Ohio State fan, stay close. You will be interested in this. Maybe we're giving away something football-shaped.
Oh.
Maybe it's a football. We'll tell you about it. We'll be back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Dressed as Jackie Kennedy. JFK is Nicole Pence.
Wow, he is a good George.
Yeah. Christy Lee, of course, is Teddy Roosevelt. And here comes George Washington. Chick McGee as George Washington, ladies
You've
and
never
gentlemen.
looked more presidential in your entire life.
That's a nice look, a nice blue.
Wow, you
that
look
actually works.
good.
A blue.
Marilyn Monroe. We need to hook that up as soon as we can.
You got it, George.
Well, take a seat, Chick. What a great look.
You look good,
We'll
man.
be getting. He has a little ponytail in the back there.
He's got
nice.
He's got these little things that make it look like he's wearing boots over his shoes, but they look like he's like on house arrest.
Washington wears Air Force One.
It looks like he's on house arrest.
Chick, you should wear this the rest of the day.
Rest of your life.
This is a look. I mean, the hair is just.
Well, is the hair good? What,
Yeah.
no?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
This is making me wonder why this
like
look
the
went
hair.
out of fashion. This
Me
is great.
too. And your beard, everything
It goes
looks
right with
good.
the thing, right? It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes right with the thing.
Wow, it's very
Chick,
great.
you look like kind of sexy in this outfit.
No, I'm not sure. What did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
It's kind of coming on to you there.
What about you, Marilyn?
I'd definitely give handy to old George.
Oh my God!
Now, who is this
Hey,
fetching
Marilyn,
young?
I heard that.
Who's this fetching young creature?
I'm
here?
Jackie. I'm Jackie O.
Not yet. You're
As
Jackie
in
Kennedy. Still.
Jackie
Kennedy.
Oh my God!
What on earth?
Yeah,
Oh my God!
yeah. I could see how George would want to have sex with that.
I can't wait to get our
taking your
picture
shirt
together.
off.
You need to take your shirt off.
You need to take
though.
that shirt off underneath there.
You need to. You need to.
You need to take your pants off too. Your
Put it out
microphone's
there.
off.
Your mic on,
yeah.
Sparky.
Wait, how you feeling right now?
Arm wouldn't get up there.
Yeah, where's your makeup?
Where's your
There's no
makeup?
makeup.
Well, I haven't finished it. I
Where's
just did the
your
first
boobs?
phase.
Where's your makeup? Where's your boobs? Where's your vagina?
George just has to hit that later. You better get it together.
More increase his salary if we're going to get him to do it right. Art, I know one of your favorite words is yes. Is that correct? Yes. Yes, thank you. You've heard and seen the Say Yes to Michigan commercials, I'm sure. Yes. Well, there's a billboard in Indiana. In fact, there are a lot of them. An Indiana billboard company has launched a war between the states by erecting a billboard that says, "Shut up, Art."
Yes. Oh.
No, it says, "Say no to Michigan."
I see.
It says, "Say no to Michigan. Wander Indiana first." Michigan tourism officials are taking the slogan war in stride, but some Michigan residents are not amused. They've even complained to the Indiana Chamber of Commerce. Travel officials in Indiana say they have nothing to do with the billboard. On the other hand, they're not terribly upset about it either. Josephine Hickman, president of the Hoosier Outdoor Advertising Company, admits her billboard design pokes fun at Michigan, but she says there are "Say Yes to Michigan" signs posted all over northern Indiana, and Hoosiers' feelings are hurt.
Hey, we're a fun place. What can we say?
Elsewhere in the news, Governor Milliken has signed a major supplemental spending bill containing more than $260 million.
For JML News, I'm Art Bashir. No, you're Tom Gerswold.
Thank you.
I'm glad I'm not. Smarties News is brought to you by Auto Glass Specialist in Gaylord, Cadillac, and Iron Mountain. For fast, professional Petoskey, it's partly sunny, and 64. JML News time is 7:57.
Tuesday morning, everybody.
Well, Tom, one thing I want to say is, first of all, your dick is bigger than this microphone. Well, is it my turn to talk? Because yours is smaller than this cigarette. So we'll just go from there. Thank you. Got to get some news, Art, so I have to cut short. I got to go in the air in 5 minutes here. Oh, Jackie O. Miss Universe swimsuit competition. Oh, I love her.
Swimsuit?
Close. Suit.
Right. Okay. We had fun on the air here today. Tom is from beautiful Cleveburg.
No, Shaker Heights, Ohio. Tom Griswold recently worked in Florida radio, also worked in Petoskey radio right across the way at McDonald Broadcasting. Had a great time and really learned my stuff there.
Thanks for the staff, Trish, by the way.
Hi to the folks in Daytona Beach. Get a sunburn from.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials not to hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
So how about giving Bob and Tom?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee and Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, still riding the Notre Dame hat. Nice. They had a good game. There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
And I'm Chick McGee. Tom on assignment. We were talking about the fabulous movie. Maybe we shouldn't do this because we kind of teased Tom about talking about things in the past. The Man from Diners Club.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of it.
I wasn't either.
With Danny Kaye. Did you have the plot?
Yes, a young man is working at Diners Club, and a mobster has issued a Diners Club card, and he has to go retrieve it.
So
Something like that.
So the employee issued the credit card to a mobster, and it was a mistake.
I believe so.
And he had to go get it back.
You know who wrote it? William Peter Blatty, who would go on.
The Exorcist.
Who would go on to write The Exorcist.
No kidding. Wow. Well, and then we were talking amongst ourselves, and Baron Hilton owned the San Diego Chargers in 1960 when they
did he really?
When the AFL started, right?
Okay.
So he introduced the Hilton Carte Blanche credit card.
Oh.
Both Carte and Blanche, E's at the end.
It's Blanche.
Okay.
Actually,
in 19 this happened in 19
Yes.
This happened in 1958, and when he bought the Chargers, he came up with the nickname Chargers, the team name San Diego Chargers. Because it wasn't lightning or electricity, it was the charge card.
Isn't that funny?
That's where it goes to. I thought that was always very, very odd and strange.
Yes.
You know what else is odd and strange?
What?
Me. No. Should we take a look at yesterday?
I thought you didn't like this. Why are you doing this? Go ahead.
You know what?
You know what?
This is odd and strange.
Yes.
No. We need this today.
Oh, we do?
Well, you know he's listening.
Yeah, start from the bottom. Work up.
No.
Ice.
Here, we'll take a
Look at Josh's face.
You are really
so disappointed in
I
you.
got a reprieve from
disappointed.
I didn't realize I looked that bad.
No, wearing your heart on your face, pal.
As much as all of you complain about this behind Tom's back,
to him. It just doesn't do any good.
Oh, you do it to his face too?
Yes.
Hey, stool pigeon, what's going on over there?
Yeah, I know. She is a little
just running her trap.
Just sinking ships.
Boy, oh boy. Remind me not to give you the nuclear codes, okay? Where are you on that? Do you say nuclear or nuclear?
Nuclear.
Yes, I say
it is nuclear.
Yeah, right,
of course.
right. You have a nuclear family.
I don't think so. I think it's a nuclear family.
Well, then they have issues.
They glow in the dark. Yeah. They don't need nightlights. Let's see. The Washington Commanders playing the NFC Championship game this weekend. Greg Warren's A Warren Report, sponsored by Champion Windows.
Yeah, how about that?
The Windows got together.
Uh-huh.
They had a contest. Champion was the winner. I went to Ohio State, sort of, and Pat Godwin's father went to Notre Dame. Mm-hmm. Now, when your father was attending Notre Dame, did he put on Broadway shows or anything like that? Or?
He did with Regis Philbin, and Phil Donahue was when he was there when he went to school.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
How old are you if your father's that old?
My dad graduated in 55, had me when he was very, very young, 20 or 21.
Is that right?
Yeah. He got his master's at Purdue. That's where he met my mom, and they got pregnant there.
Oh boy!
So it's possible. It's possible that your father called Regis Philbin and Phil Donahue kid.
Absolutely.
Get over here, kid.
They were all in the theater department together. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, Regis was a big theater guy. My dad too. Yeah.
Do you do a Regis impersonation?
No, I do a Dana Carvey doing a Regis.
Yeah. It ramps up at the end and you start screaming.
That was him.
Can you believe this?
Can you believe it? Have you seen that? Oh, that's Jay Leno. Anyway, did you know my grandfather graduated from same high school, London High School, in 1956? My grandfather graduated in 1936.
I was going to say.
My father graduated in 1956, and I graduated in 1976.
Well, look at that.
I graduated in 1996.
Oh.
Are we related?
Daddy?
Wouldn't that be something?
Somebody keeps telling me that when we're in pictures together, looks like your very young son.
Oh, very young.
People
they say a lot of
comment. They say a lot of stuff, don't they? Yeah. Talk about running your trap. I don't care for shaved.
Don't stop there.
I know what it isn't.
You're saying it.
No, I like the shave. Yeah, it's like Christmas, man. Okay. That's something else. Surprise. Ooh. The shaved line on people's eyebrows, and I don't know why. Oh, yeah,
like Jamie did on Ted Lasso.
Like that.
Yeah, why do they do that? Do you have the lowdown on that?
No.
Aren't you cutting edge fashion?
No, but when I think when Josh and I were young, it was it Kid and Play or one of the guys, they did it.
Yeah.
It made it popular just as a.
So it's like one line or two lines?
Well, now, and I think because of the Ted Lasso show, because Jamie does it, so maybe people are like, oh, that's cool again.
Well, I don't know if we can impose on the, he happens to be the single most knowledgeable authority on Ted Lasso.
Oh yeah,
he's
Josh.
here with us in the studio. It's Josh Arnold, and you've seen every episode.
I have.
You love the show.
I love that one episode.
Yes.
Where, hey, they call elevators lifts.
That's
here's your Emmy.
Here's your another Emmy. Let's see. Oh, can we have that song we were playing yesterday, the Bush song? That's a no. All right. Ed Septic made an appearance yesterday, and he finds a lot of crammers when doing his job.
Yeah, we found that out.
Snaking toilets.
He called them sewer mice.
Well, if you think about it, little white mice, sure. Mm-hmm.
They have to put signs up. Don't you ladies know?
Yeah, they put signs up everywhere. Don't flush them.
My dad was a pipe fitter when I was a kid, and so...
Is that a euphemism?
No. Oh. I mean, maybe. I don't know about his private life. But... I mean, it was drilled into our heads.
Don't flush your plugs.
Not do it. Yeah.
It just stands to reason.
And I was the only girl in the house, so if somebody did, it would have been me, and I would have gotten in trouble.
Oh, my gosh.
We explored this. Did he?
Ad nauseum.
This meth influence.
Yeah.
Okay, you know I like it what? We
Rough, I think.
Rough.
I don't think it is rough. You know what?
Well, then isn't the next line doesn't?
I think it's.
Listen.
You know I like it Dutch.
It is Dutch. Yeah, she likes to. She wants to pay for her meal.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
She is wound up.
Boy, she really
Yeah, that is
is.
very fast.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
So much
Can
Coke.
some of us have the Coke?
Do you? Well, you snorted it all. Let's see. We had that story yesterday about a toddler eating their grandfather's cremains.
Oh, yeah, that was awful.
That's a viral video that we should see, I would think.
That kid's going to develop pica.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, you know my favorite.
They already have pica.
My grandfather had pica, and he'd go down in the basement. Here's how old I am. My grandfather, their house, the basement was a dirt floor. And they lived next door to the Lincolns. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Their kid.
Abraham?
Yep, their kid, president of the United States. But my grandfather would go down in the basement and eat dirt.
Man, oh, man.
And he would come up and he would have
Like mud?
dirt around his mouth. And my grandma would go, hey, Ray.
That's really something.
Boy,
She knew that and allowed that behavior.
Well, I don't think.
White trash.
Is there anything you can do about
The
it?
definition of a happy marriage, Pat, is a wife leaving the husband to do what he wants.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your husband wants to eat dirt,
Eating
ladies.
dirt and having mud
Okay.
around
You
the
let him
corners
eat.
of his
All
mouth.
right. I'll let him eat dirt.
Let them eat dirt.
Did you
Let
guys
them eat
ever
dirt.
make mud pies?
We made mud pies.
Did
We
you
didn't
make mud
eat
pie?
them.
Yeah, we had a like a earth kitchen when I was a kid. So it's just like old stuff from your kitchen, and your parents throw it in the puddles,
Oh.
and then you play in the mud.
Yeah. Why don't you two go out and play in the mud?
Yeah. Good for you.
It is.
We didn't explore this enough yesterday. It kind of got lost in the shuffle, so maybe we could talk about it this morning. Al Capone was evidently a world-renowned yo-yo expert.
I still don't know if that's true.
I don't
Did
think
anybody
it's-
look it up?
I
Did
don't
anybody
think
fact
it's-
check this guy?
I don't think it's true.
All you have to do is Google Capone yo-yo.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and do
I
that
don't
real
have my
quick.
And,
And
go watch the submarine race
Yeah, there's
down by the river.
Yeah, nothing there.
Do you know how many people probably believed you?
That's why I say such things.
He's a good actor.
No.
He's a good actor. All of you are very good actors.
Oh, we're.
Why, thank you.
What happened last night, chick? Well, I'll tell you. There's something about being in this position in the show where you do talk to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You are picking up a lot of Tom's mannerisms.
Weird. Isn't
Yeah.
that weird?
Somebody has to lead.
That's weird, man. That's
Really unsettling development.
Yeah. Well, if you stupid people would keep up with. Oh my God. Let's see what happened last night in sports. Anything? Oh, yes. Ohio State can celebrate another national title. They hold off Notre Dame in a comeback bid. Ohio State winning 34-23, thus covering the spread. Will Howard hit Jeremiah Smith for 56 yards on a late third and 11 to lock down the game. Trailing 31-7, Notre Dame scored 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions to make it a one-score game late in the fourth quarter. But that toss to Smith set up a field goal, putting the game out of reach. From the NFL, Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Was there an actor named Ben Johnson?
Yes.
Yes.
He was
Last
in
Picture Show. And
Westerns. Yeah, he was very good. Well, now evidently his great-grandson has agreed to become the Chicago Bears' next head coach. Jess, a fan of the Chicago Bears.
Nice.
A person familiar with the goings-on, said the contract was being finalized. Johnson spent 3 years as Detroit's offensive coordinator under Dan Campbell and considered the top head coaching candidate on the market. And the Lions, of course, lost last weekend to Washington, and he's out of here. He's gone. I'm not hanging out with you losers. I'm going to Chicago. Ben, we need to tell you something about what's going on in Chicago. From Major League Baseball, Shohei Otani.
Hey, Otani.
I was going to take part, but I had a burp. I am sorry.
That's your excuse.
It really was.
What are you burping over there?
I had breakfast at home.
What'd you have?
At home?
Scrambled eggs, sweet potato, turkey sausage, and some spinach.
Sometimes you get up 3 a.m.?
I meal prep.
Oh, okay.
Did you cook that yourself? Or,
Yeah.
Sit down or stand up? How'd you do it?
I sat down because my cat likes sweet potatoes. So
you fed you and your cat before you
I give Gravy a little bit. Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes, that's how you talk to her?
Can I have more sweet potatoes? Yes, you may, Gravy.
Do you let her lick off of your fork?
No, I just give her, I cut a little piece, and then I blow on it, and I put it on.
You don't want her to burn her mouth.
I don't.
So Gravy, your kitty cat, thinks that it is actually sweet potatoes?
Yeah. I like
They don't know any better.
They're delicious. That's what she says to me.
She has a kind of a speech impediment.
Yeah, well, she's a cat. So she hasn't totally picked up on the human.
I gotcha.
on English,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was having an introductory dinner with one of the wives. I forget. I think it might have been number 2. And we were at a very nice restaurant with my mother. My mother came. So we're going to get married, and here's her parents and my parents.
Yes.
My father couldn't make it.
Right.
Ask me why.
Why?
He was dead. So,
why did you do that? You knew he was dead.
I fell into his trap.
So we're ordering food, and I'll have a steak, medium rare. What do you have in the way of fettuccine? Whatever. It gets to my mother, and she goes, "Oh, I couldn't." And this is how she talks. I couldn't possibly eat. Do you have any mashed tabies?
Mashed tabies.
God.
Ma'am?
Mashed what?
Did they say anything or look at you weird or?
All of that. Yeah.
All of that.
And speaking of families, Shohei Otani.
Hey, Otani.
Otani? I wasn't burping that time.
And his wife, Mamiko Tanaka.
I didn't know he was married. I thought he just had a dog. Wasn't he the one that had the dog?
What's the dog's name? Freeway? What is it?
Something weird.
Bogus? What?
I don't think I'd ever name a dog Freeway.
That's a horrible name.
I think Freeway, back me up on this, Ace. Freeway was the name of the dog on Heart to Heart with Robert Wagner and Jill St. John.
Could be.
I don't remember.
Look
Meet
that up.
Mrs. H.
I'll look it up.
Look at the rack on her. And my God, turn around, Mrs. H.
Hey.
What a shoot.
This is the intro. We got to redo it now.
Gosh. It wasn't
Freeway. You were correct.
Freeway was the dog on Heart to Heart.
Oh, it was a cute dog.
My mind is
Little
gonna
mutt dog.
Eat me alive. Anyway,
He was found by the Hearts wandering on the freeway.
All right.
Terrific. There's a dog on the freeway. Here's Mrs. H. Anyway, the Otanis are expecting their first child.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, it is exciting.
Here's Mookie Betts, a teammate on the Dodgers, told Shohei, "Hey, you better get your sleep now because babies are up late at night."
Yeah.
Why is it that?
Oh, and it goes on to say Betts has 2 children and knows from experience.
This is the first story that Otani, the words Otani and Betts are actually positive in a sports story.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, remember that? I don't know anything about it. We'll have more sports coming up, including we'll check in with the Australian Open, and they're crazy at the Australian Open. They're backwards, like it's spring down there, or summer, or something.
It's hot.
I don't know what's going on. Man, oh man. And how would you like to, maybe you're having a get-together, maybe you're meeting your wife's parents for the first time, and you have to take your mother, and you just want to put Raycon earbuds up reasonably loud in your ears and listen to some music.
You said up in your ears.
Up in your ears. Raycon's everyday earbuds are the perfect gym buddy, coworker, phone call companion, and Raycon premium audio that goes where you go. And the latest model, better than ever, a 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once, and the earbuds also come with ANC, that's active noise cancellation, often difficult to find at an accessible price point, but not with Raycon. Starts at just half the price of other premium audio brands. And Raycons come in every color to go with any outfit. Blush violet, royal blue, forest green, and limited edition rose gold. earbuds from Raycon. 2025 is going to be, it's going to be something. But Raycon's return policy is oh so easy. They offer a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off site-wide. You'll get 15% off everything on Raycon's website. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. We'll come back with
and
news.
a song from Pat.
And a song from Pat Godwin. Acoustic?
Yep.
Oh, we're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
There we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, hey, everybody. It's Jeff Oskey here from the Annals of the Bob and Tom Library.
It's Annals, Jeff.
Oh, did I mispronounce that?
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah. No problem.
While I was doing some research the other day, I came across, and I don't think Tom even remembered writing this, but I came across the self-help book that Tom once wrote.
Oh, really?
Called There's My Way or the Wrong Way.
Oh, look at that.
The Tom Griswold story.
Hot dog.
There's even some blurbs on the back. Let's take a look at these real quick.
Look how thick that is.
That's quite a book.
It's 1,942 chapters.
Wow.
That's
what a tome.
How much advice Tom has.
Well, I hadn't finished it yet.
Okay. Here's some of the blurbs. It's good, but not as good as my joke book, says Kiss fan Ace Cosby. Media darling Christy Lee says, I want to be there when Tom records the audiobook so I can interrupt him every 5 seconds. If Tom tells me I like the book, then I like the book, says musician Pat Godwin. And global sensation Chick McGee says, get the F away from me right now. Let's take you guys want to hear a few excerpts from Tom's?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
This is my self-help book.
This is your self-help book. Let's read a few excerpts. Chapter 1. Well, I can't see you, and I've never met you. I can tell without a doubt you could probably use a haircut. And not one of those Hitler Youth of Tomorrow haircuts. A good old-fashioned, parted on the side American haircut.
There we go.
You look like someone who would buy a self-help book. Chapter 62.
Okay.
Life's problems. No matter how privileged your life is, you're bound to encounter problems. Some problems will be easier to resolve than others, but I've found throughout my years, the best way to handle problems is by throwing money at them. Don't have money? You better get some, because you're going to need a lot of it. They say, mo money, mo problems. But what they should have said was, mo problems? You need mo money.
Here.
Very astute. Thank you. I'm very proud of that one.
Chapter 114, Confrontation. Like you, the reader, I'm no fan of confrontation, so my advice to you is avoid it at all costs. There is no room for pride when it comes to avoiding confrontation. Put in your Raycon earbuds and pretend you're on with your doctor. You can't stoop too low. Tell them you'd love to talk to them soon, but you're running late to a funeral. Sure, they might not be happy, but you are. And that's all that really matters.
Sound advice.
This actually isn't.
It's good.
This is not far off.
Chapter 956, The Problem is You. If you're depressed or have anxiety or down and lonely, remember the problem is always you. You are the problem each and every time. Not me. I'm never the problem. You are the problem. Until you take ownership of that, you will always have problems because you are you.
I haven't read any of this, and I want to read more.
And in conclusion,
the end. I do.
I'm a genius, and you're all a bunch of incompetent buffoons. That means ridiculous but amusing. Now go out and make it a great day.
Beautiful. My new book.
Look forward to its publication.
Oh.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
The steroid era is about to start entering the Hall of Fame.
I think so. It might happen. Let me grab that.
Okay.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Greg, it's Babe Ruth.
Hey, the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, here in the Hall of Fame, right?
Sure is.
Yeah, sure, Dad. You know, we don't get the best reception up here in heaven, so let me get this right, Dad. I heard we got a pudgy old bag named Raines headed to Cooperstown.
Three, well, never mind. Why bother? Yes, you're
Hey,
correct.
they've lowered their standards. I knew it was bad when Cobb didn't go to bed for the last 2 days and still washed his sheets.
Hi-oh.
Dad, back in my day, if you didn't hit at least 600 home runs and bang twice as many dames, you didn't stand a chance. And how? Now they got these steroids we hear about. Hell, all we had was yellow fever, polio, and warts. And that's just what they put in the hot dogs, Dad. Hey, listen, the train's leaving. We got Gigawater and a box of Stogies. I'll see you in Cooperstown.
Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, Smack Tom. It's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack Tom.
Yeah, Rebel is David.
And I'm just standing here by the jukebox, baby.
And he's a rebel is some chick.
And I'm going to put a dime in that. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's see who's here. Christy Lee? Christy Lee?
I'm here.
All right. There's Pat Godwin.
I'm here.
Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
Ace Cosby. Hey. Got that joke ready?
Always.
Man, that's great news. I always look forward to that. And there's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
And you are you're the most recent of having children competing in sports, right?
No, I think Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy's
last year, yeah.
doing
Jimmy.
track. Okay. Well, a Boston area hockey mom.
Ooh. Boy, I do not want to mess with a Boston area hockey mom.
Facing the possibility of a serious criminal charge after allegedly attacking two referees at the end of her son's high school hockey game.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
The incident occurred after the woman stepped onto the ice to confront the officials at the end of a game between Mansfield High School and Taunton High School in Massachusetts. According to reports, police were called to the hockey mom after the game at Foxborough Sports Center. In this specific instance, we had two very veteran hockey officials who knew how to handle themselves out there, and they were able to manage the incident. That's Mike Ober from the National Ice Hockey Officials Association. The NIHOA also issued a statement about the attack. Following the game, the hockey mom is seen on video waiting for over 10 minutes for the officials to exit the ice surface, and at one point stepped onto the ice surface, got tired of waiting. The woman later physically confronted the officials. They retreated, preventing the officials from continuing to the locker room.
You know, I'm such a hockey fan. All I can think of is, I want to see the play. I want to see how good the call was.
What caused this?
Was she justified is what you're saying?
Right.
It's just it's a wonder that they can get umpires and officials. And,
I know.
Because the people lose their mind.
At soccer games, they have kids doing the refereeing.
Yeah, they
now,
do
and
at
it's
the baseball
like,
diamonds, too.
Yeah.
people are like accosting these children.
It's really a bummer.
Yeah.
Because that's not a bad gig for a teenager.
Yeah, they get paid like $40 or something a game or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, sometimes it is. Like
But
senior.
man, they have to put up with some real. Just be kind to your officials. They're doing their best. Nobody's out there trying to do badly.
Right.
Those are some of the best videos, the Karens, if you will.
Unless you're refereeing an Eagles game.
Oh,
well, another county heard from.
There we go. And let's see. Oh, this is big news. So you want to go to France, Christy? I know you go to France a lot.
Love France.
Do you know where Nanterre is?
No, I do not.
Or it's called Nandial.
I do not.
Have you ever been to Monte Carlo?
I have.
Is it awesome?
Yes.
No.
All right.
I liked it. The casinos aren't so
The
cool.
casino
They're really
is
grungy.
You have to pay to get in the one like the James Bond one.
Yeah. Wait a
You have
minute,
to pay to get in it.
There's admission?
Yes.
Oh, it's not what you
Just
think.
to go in. And it is not what
It's
you
dark
think.
and dirty and not cool.
Well, this one wasn't dirty, but it wasn't.
Yeah, not
It
cool.
was not cool. And there
Sounds like my kind of place, actually.
The really cool thing about Monte Carlo, I was just there this summer, were the cars, because the cars were unbelievable.
Are they like old and
No,
precious,
they're
or-
so
like
much money.
Bentleys and
Yes.
Okay.
It was like, oh my God.
Chick, what does Monte Carlo mean? What does that translate to?
Monte is monkey sandal.
Oh, okay.
Monte
Thank you.
Carlo.
I knew it was something
Monkey
like
sandal.
that.
Is there a Monte Carlo sandwich?
There is indeed, yeah.
Yes,
It's
very
got
good.
It's got gravy on it, right?
Oh, I don't know. I've had a Monte Cristo sandwich.
Oh,
Monte
what's that?
Cristo. You're right.
It's
That's
like-
Monte Cristo.
Yes.
not Monte Carlo.
okay.
It's like a ham and cheese,
But
and
it's
then
like
it's deep
inside out,
fried,
yeah.
and
There's
it has
cheese on top.
powdered sugar on it.
Powdered
Yeah.
sugar.
Bennigan's
Yeah.
used to have a mean Monte Carlo.
So
Or
did-
Cristo.
Monte Cristo.
So did Ho-Ho's or JoJo's or whatever that was. JoJo's.
Hojo's.
No, it was JoJo's. J-O-J-O.
It wasn't Howard Johnson's you're talking
No,
about?
it was J-O-J-O. That's what I was eating when Bobo Brazil ate half my sandwich.
Bobo was at JoJo's?
It was a
Bobo was at JoJo's.
I am not.
Now, was Bobo on a date there with
No.
With a woman, because Bobo, no homo.
Oh, no.
I am not making this up.
Bobo.
And then someone came up and put their hand on his arm and he said, "Let go, Bobo. Let go, Bobo."
Bobo.
Bobo don't want.
He fell in hard times for a
I
while.
wish it
He
was.
did.
Bobo was a hobo.
Oh.
Bobo was a hobo? A hobo.
No, Bobo.
No.
You know, they called him the Spanish wolf.
Is that right?
Lobo.
Bobo Lobo. There was also a wrestler when I was a kid, and my mother, I think, was in love with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look this up, Christy. There was
What?
a wrestler named Poncho Via, V-I-L-L-A.
Huh.
Back in the 70s, maybe early 80s.
She would just swoon.
And she got to meet him, and he was kind of in love with her. I don't know if anything ever
Wait,
happened.
they were in love with each other?
Not with each other.
Oh, I thought you said he was in love with her.
No, she was in love with him. Poncho.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he did act like that, but maybe he acted like he liked her. But
In 1960, 63, 68.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Poncho Villa.
Poncho Villa. He.
Is he a handsome
His
man?
real name was William Damer.
Hilarious.
Hi, I'm
Just
Bill
some
Damer.
guy.
No, I am Poncho Villa. Bill, shut up, okay?
He died in Columbus, Ohio at the age of 70.
You're from Manhattan,
Yep,
Kansas,
that's him.
See?
Yes.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yep.
Wow.
I think he came into the White
He's
Castle.
born and raised in
when
Columbus,
my mom was working
Ohio.
at the White
I
Castle.
bet she pinched herself.
Everything I'm
that's what she
saying was the truth, and it happened.
Yep.
That's amazing.
My mother was employee of the year at White Castle a couple of times.
I get to go to WWE when it's in town in a couple of weeks.
Is that right?
Yeah, pretty excited. I haven't been since I was a kid.
Who's the big?
One in the stadium?
Yeah.
Who's the big wrestler right now? Is it? I'm
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Roman. See those?
I have no
totally
idea.
passed me by.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't go too long ago, Chick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, about 6 years ago or something, 7 years ago.
Oh, that's right. We had we wore rags on our head and started screaming. And go. Woo! Yeah, that's right. That was a good
cool.
time.
And after 30 years of Monday Night Raw being on USA Network,
that's right.
now streaming only on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they had more people watching on Netflix than they ever had on
Oh, the first
USA.
episode, yeah.
Isn't that something?
Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, I saw Sergeant Slaughter and Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
In a WrestleMania at Market Square Arena.
That's
in
amazing.
Indianapolis. It was amazing. My stepdad took us. It was
Holy
amazing.
hell.
Yeah. So this is my first time back. I'm pretty pumped.
Sergeant Slaughter, of course, honorably discharged.
That's right.
From the
Despite having the last name of Slaughter, he was not questioned.
Did you guys have wrestling buddies when you were a kid?
Yes,
Yeah.
they actually, and they were like pillowy
But
guys that you could wrestle.
Oh yeah, that was a toy, right?
Yeah, my brother.
We had a bunch of them.
We had the Bushwhackers.
We didn't have the Bushwhackers. We had Hulk and we had $1 Million Man and a few others. But
there were 4 of you. What did you need to wrestle with? You had each other to wrestle with.
Those were like
probably gifts.
We would each have one and wrestle, but then it would turn into those being thrown. Then first we would beat each other with them, and
And then the real wrestling started.
Right.
Gotcha.
Did any of you, you have 3 brothers, the worst one of you got injured? Can you remember, was it a hospital visit? Because I would think it would be
a lot of broken bones and a lot of
caused by one of the
I think I broke the most bones. I broke my collarbone twice, my nose, my wrist. So there's 4.
Just falling?
From brothers?
Or were you attacked?
No, I broke my nose in a soccer practice. I was going in to score, and the goalie came out and headbutted me right in the nose.
Boy, that'll do it.
And it was a scrimmage. We were the same team. We were just scrimmaging.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Mark Hammerschmidt. That was the kid's name who did it.
That sounds like one of those German words. I will hit you in the nose. I call it Hammerschmidt. Wow. You know what? It just occurred to me.
What?
When my mother was in love with the professional wrestler Poncho Via, he might be my father.
I would love that more than anything.
Have you seen a picture of him?
Is he chubby and?
Kinda.
But does he have dark features and?
Well,
I look exactly like your dad. So
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. There's no doubt, but
no.
But you might maybe it was a 3-way. A little bit of Poncho,
a little bit.
I don't
Daddy, a little
I don't
Poncho.
think it works like that.
Back and forth,
Well,
like ice cream.
I'm trying to.
What?
Like ice cream.
Oh
my God. Maybe that is your dad.
You know.
See?
Wait a minute.
No, that's not.
That's not him.
That's the
him.
actual Poncho. Yeah.
This is the guy. I don't
That's
know
a
if you-
historical figure.
Poncho Via, the
That's
you see
that's
this?
Punchy Via right there.
This is him, chick.
Close.
That's Nacho.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Why were men's nipples like that?
He was a large guy.
That's weird.
Well, this is his picture here. I don't know which one
men's
of these
nipples were
guys
like
is
that in
right.
protest to women's pointy 50s boobs.
It was real dumb. Yeah, I'm with you.
Boy, if you haven't checked in with Mr. Ed,
oh, pointy.
the pointiest of boobs, and
the pointiest of boobs.
Mrs. Ed?
The wife.
Yeah.
What was her name? I
think
We'll
it was
be back.
Harriet Horsehumper.
The NBA is going to play in Paris because Victor Wembanyama said so. We'll check in with the Australian Open, and we have a stupid world record coming up. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by right now. You can find out how much money you can potentially get for your accident. I'm Tori Shulman, along with my co-host and spokesman, Al Jackson. So, Al, tell the viewers at home who should be calling right now.
Well, Tori, it's just like you said. Anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. So is that what people want to know, if they have a case, if how much money they're going to get?
That's what I would want to know. Do I have a case? How much money can I get? The accident that happened can't change, but how much money you receive can. So I encourage everyone watching at home, give us a call right now and find out how much you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. You guys heard it here first. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity and call now.
Hey guys, Jess Hooker here from the Bob and Tom Show. Looks like the weather's gonna hold out and I am going to do the IndyCar two-seater experience. A little nervous, but I think I'll be okay. I've been coming to the race since I was about 5, so this is a dream come true. I'm ready to get in one of these cars. I just don't know if they're gonna let me go ahead and drive one. Do you think if I asked to let me sit in front, maybe? The nerves are setting in. I'm just waiting for the excitement to trump the nerves. All right. Down and forward. Got it.
Keep going. All the way down.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
We're in here.
You don't have to hold on to anything. The car will hold on to you.
Mentally, it feels like maybe there should be a handle somewhere. Maybe like one of those Fisher-Price car wheels. That'd be cool. Steering wheel.
I thought about putting a horn in there so you can honk at the driver and make it faster or whatever.
What's your name?
Jeremy.
Okay, hi, Jeremy. Just like to know who's making me safe. I'm not sure if it's sweat from nerves. I probably should have emptied my bladder. There's a lot of things going through my head right now. I love my family. Holy hell, it's running, guys. This ain't no game. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. The first lap, I don't know why I'm winded. I didn't do anything. First lap, oh my gosh, we're getting up to speed. This is amazing, it's awesome. Second lap, oh hell, how fast are we going? Third lap, I got a little nauseous, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how those guys do this for hours at a time. This is nuts. But I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. I can't believe that I'm here, that I was on the track, that I got to do this today. This is just like a dream come true for anybody who loves IndyCar, but especially a girl that's been raised here in Indianapolis and comes out here every year, my entire life since I was 4 years old. I'm still in shock. But you cross over those bricks and you see the pagoda coming out of turn 4, and I don't know what I could compare it to. Holy hell, dude. Beautiful.
We're doing the bit. We're having different characters read us a joke. Will you do it?
Hell yeah. Boys. Hell yeah. So you just have the ability just to write 1,000 of these?
Well, that's what I do every week on the show.
He's a real magic man, though.
All right, here we go. No. Bro, these are incredible. I think you've done good here. All right, here we go.
Here, grab that.
From the beautiful brain of Costaki Economopoulos, the longest name in comedy.
Biggest name.
Also the biggest name in comedy. It's good to be long and big, they say. So that's great news. Tom Brady really went crazy celebrating his retirement. That's right. Yeah. Heard he had a Bud Light White and half a non-organic avocado. Guy's living dangerously.
Nice.
Thank you for that opportunity. Nice. You guys are the best. Cheers to Bob and Tom. Always the Big Brain Central.
Thank you, man.
Awesome.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
On the Chick McGee Shoeing of the Week, just killing it the last weekend, and a celebration of life, of me surviving. Happy to be here.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
All right. There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
May I go ahead and tell you a little bit about what they have going on right now?
Tell it, brother. Tell it.
Rose, Steven Singer Jewelers, brand new 24-karat gold rose is peacock teal. It's gorgeous. It's sitting right next to me. Get it before they sell out exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Sit tight. That joke of the day coming in any second. I'm Chick McGee. And ladies and gentlemen, back from assignment. He was, of course, photographing dodo birds in the African bush. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Griswold returns.
Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Push in the bush. I remember.
Yes.
I think I left about this time yesterday.
But I think so.
But I'm back. Had to have a surgical procedure. All is well. No stitches, just glue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I brought my own crazy glue. That's how it works these days.
In case you split something?
Yeah, it is. Here you go, Doc.
Well, because you're going to be laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You might split open.
Oh, yeah. Don't make me laugh now.
No. You know, I had a heart procedure. You guys know.
Oh,
that.
sure.
I don't know if you were clear on what specifics. My heart procedure, they put one in.
Oh.
Thank you very much. See,
you understand?
They may need to do it again.
It's worn out. You think? Okay.
Well, that is when they put you under. That is some good sleep. As Chick McGee once said,
say what you want about Michael Jackson, but he got a good night's sleep.
He did.
Yeah, that is one hell of a
I did
nap.
it twice. I know. I disagree. I did not wake up refreshed at all.
I have. It's like a hangover for me. I'm throwing up. I
It's
feel
not
miserable.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it knocks you the hell out.
Knocks you the hell out. You go home, you go back to bed and sleep for 5 hours.
Yeah, well,
it's
yeah.
great.
Not me.
Yeah.
It was something frightening.
Took a couple hours to wake up.
It's like I've been on a meditation retreat for a week.
I wish I had that.
The guy, the doctor, the anesthesiologist.
Oh, Dr. Vinny Boombas? Was that?
No.
That was?
Let's call him Dr. S. Very nice guy.
Yeah.
He goes, no, just before he puts me under, I said, last time I did this, they told me to count down from 10. I never got the t out. Because it just hits you so quick. But he goes, okay, now we're going to start. Now think of something really good to dream about. So isn't that nice?
That is nice.
But you don't dream. You don't remember anything when you wake up, right?
No.
No.
I remember what I just told you, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And
you sent us a selfie from the recovery room.
I did?
Yes.
Well, the weird thing was I didn't have a phone for 4 hours.
Oh, God.
You're right.
The world didn't stop.
Yeah, when I got there, then you're lying down in this room, so I got to watch morning television, which I never get to see. God, those people have it rough. They have to look good.
Mm-hmm.
And they have
yesterday there was only one thing on TV.
Yeah, inauguration.
That was later.
Oh, okay.
I was in the. This is before the surgery. I'm
pre-op.
Yeah, with the pre-op. Yeah.
The TV people have to do this all the time. Yes.
Yeah, they do.
A lot. And that would just exhaust. They're not
and they're on
original or
do they go in at midnight?
Honest?
A lot of them go in at 2.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, guy who does weather here, he does it
Oh,
too.
God. I mean, I get up at 3, but to go in at 2, you got to get up like at what, 12:30?
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, the women that have to do hair and makeup and all that, it is early.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They look good.
Dark 30. That's what they call it.
Yeah. But all is well. Just had a little work on my belly. It's still there. But the funny thing is,
Got some abs now? Is that what happened?
Well,
would you, Josh, if it were possible you go in, have a procedure, come out, unbelievable six-pack, would you do it?
They have that.
I would not do that.
Do they have it?
They have that.
No kidding?
Yeah, they do. And I feel like we talked about it one morning.
It's like filler.
Yeah. No, I would not do it.
Have you seen on one of those plastic surgery, they do the sculpting with the wand that they go
The
like...
liposuction.
Yeah, they suck the fat out of your body, and they have this wand with a hole in the end of it, and it's kind of like very, very fast vacuuming in your home, but it's inside your body.
God, what is the movie? I think it's the one with where he plays the doctor that ends up in a small town. What's that called?
Doc Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood. Remember, isn't it? Is it the end of that one where they go in and there's a guy getting liposuction and he goes, "I'm going to suck out all those French fries and cheeseburgers." Apparently, it's quite violent. No, I did not have that done.
I guess it kind of afterwards, 2 or 3 days later, it's like you've been in a boxing match with Mike Tyson.
Man, I had what they call laparoscopic surgery.
Yeah, I've had that.
Repair something.
They go through your belly button.
I don't know. There's 3 holes in my stomach.
Yeah, they'll make a couple.
And but they glued them together, no stitches. So thanks to all the great people at the hospital. What they did such a nice job.
Did they fill your the body up with
yes,
with gas?
Yeah, they fill you up.
And I got that done. I forget what the procedure was, but they said now it's going to hurt around your shoulders as whatever they fill you up, the gas, it leaves your body. It really hurts. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all as well.
Well, that's good.
I can't lift anything more than 10 pounds for the next 2 months, but I can ski. I checked with that.
What?
Well, wait a minute.
Now, Tom, you can't blame me for being skeptical that you're telling me this, and I
swear I thought he was joking.
Yeah,
no, I can't. I talked to Dr. Z about it. He goes,
I can't believe that a doctor would go, now you get out there on the slopes and go as fast as you can downhill.
I might have been mumbling, but I said, okay, it's okay, I'm scared. And he goes, oh, sure, yeah, that's good. So we'll see. But yeah, all is well. Okay. Now, the old joke is, of course, I can't lift anything over 10 pounds, so I'm going to need some assistance when I urinate. Thank you, Ace.
He handles the jokes.
Yeah, apparently.
How are you going to move that giant hog, huh?
I thought you donated some of that to Pat.
That's right. Well, while they were down there, you've heard of locks for kids.
Oh,
Sure.
maybe we should go over.
Did you do an extension or a bacon wrap?
This is the group
That's
text.
a great question.
Group text we were all on.
When did I do this? I was probably
the surgery.
Something.
Guess who this is texting? The surgery went very well. I'm in the recovery area, extremely groggy. While they were in there, they were able to donate an extra 3 inches to some deserving young man. It's the least I could do. And Pat said, thank you, I'll use it wisely.
And then someone said,
Tom is always looking out for you, Pat. And then you said, you probably won't come in tomorrow. I'm going to take the day off.
Yep.
And then get to the point where it says Josh Arnold has left this conversation.
And here you are, flying in the face of modern medicine.
Well, the thing is, then I didn't have anything to do in the afternoon. Well, I finally got home.
What?
Yeah, I got it.
So what?
Yeah, you're allowed to do
just
nothing.
Don't do anything then.
So I watched the inauguration. It's interesting the way NBC covers it. As soon as someone starts speaking, they cut back to Holly, what's her name, well, there's a question. Who's going to be running in 8 years? I don't know, Hallie Jackson. Why don't we go back to what we were supposed to be seeing?
Why didn't you watch a different channel where they weren't doing that?
I didn't have the remote.
It's possible.
And I didn't know. Seriously, I couldn't get up. I just sat there. I'm totally serious.
You don't have the remote on your phone? The Apple
Oh, yeah,
TV?
you can dial it up on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I was in no condition to do much of anything. I just sat there watching. It was interesting.
Yeah, we watched a lot at our house.
Oh, you did? You watched it on purpose? Huh? Okay, I was trapped.
My husband's very into politics and history and all of that.
Well, I hate all of it.
He watched every minute of it.
Oh, God.
I know.
A lot of ceremony.
A lot of ceremony.
A lot of pomp.
Yeah.
A lot of circumstance.
And that was, to me, that was the best part.
The people were walking into the rotunda. And
did you see
did you see Dan and Marilyn Quayle? I did not recognize
I did not see. But who were the guys that had the New York police thing? That was great. Yeah, that was the best part, admittedly.
Did you happen to catch Carter's funeral? And Obama and Trump were sitting next to each other,
and they were laughing.
And they were laughing like they're sitting in a bar. It was
yeah, they were
incredible.
They were having a good time.
Yeah,
it's easy to forget that they're not human beings.
Oh, yeah.
Like Obama would say something, Trump would laugh, and then Obama would laugh. It was just
I wonder what they were saying. Like,
I don't know.
Well, at least we're not dead, huh? That's a good one there, Don. Can I call you Don?
Yeah.
it was fun.
More sports coming up, including Victor Wembanyama says we're going to go play an NBA game in Paris. So we're going to go play a game in Paris. And we got a stupid world record and a fan mail for Ed Septic. We'll talk about it. We'll
okay.
get to it.
And I got a lot of letters here, too. We'll get to all that stuff. Happy to do that. And when we come back, Jess Hooker is here with us. And Jess, I like that look.
Thanks.
If I could describe it, it's like a heavy wool sweater with a huge turtleneck on it.
It is.
It is the fisherman chic.
Oh, that's what it's called. Oh, it's nice.
It's very Ernest Hemingway.
I'm going to get this wrong, but Chick and I grew up in an era where there was a cartoon in the bubble gum. And I remember the one guy who had
Bazooka Joe,
and the one guy had the turtleneck coming up over half his face.
He would,
Was he Pud?
His name was Pud.
Was it Pud?
No, you guys have corrected that before.
I know.
It wasn't Pud, the guy with the turtleneck?
Right.
He was somebody else. I'll have to figure that out.
Oh, it was Mike? Was it Mike?
I don't.
Boy.
But my question,
my history books are...
Did they call the... Well, this is, of course...
Pulling the Pud?
I believe Richard Hofstadter wrote about Pud versus the great Richard Hofstadter. Did they know that Pud meant,
Sure they did.
Well, which one came first?
Pulling the
That
Pud?
kind of Pud or just Pud the name?
Because I was just wondering if the turtleneck was supposed to be kind of the sheathing of the male. Never mind.
No.
It was Mort.
Because that guy's name wasn't Pud.
Mort.
It was named Mort. His name is Mort.
Okay, so my theory then is...
Well, it was originally...
It was wrong.
You're telling me the great American historian Richard Hofstadter was wrong?
You know what, though? They unearthed new evidence before after that book.
There is someone named Pud in the comic strip, though. But it's not the guy who wears the high turtle.
I always liked Bazooka Joe.
Is that right?
I didn't care for the gum at all.
You like the jokes, though?
Oh, sure.
I liked Bazooka Gum over Double Bubble or whatever
stuff
was.
What, are you guys nuts?
No, it was awful.
Oh, Double Bubble, the singular wrap.
Yeah, the round thing.
You're right.
A little more mushy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But Big League Chew takes them all. Wait a minute. What are we talking about? I know we're talking about the fact that the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. January is here, and we're doing okay so far. And maybe even thinking about a little bit of therapy, having a great 2025. And perhaps, I guess the way to put this is it's an easy way to access therapy. And some 5 million people agree with me. And there are some 30,000 credentialed therapists who are making use of this. What it's all about is having the therapy experience online. You take a sort of a questionnaire, you fill it out, and you'll be matched with a therapist. By the way, you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. And you do the therapy online, so you can do it like it's a Zoom call. You could, with the camera on, you can do it like a phone call. You can do it texting back and forth. It's about what suits you. It's about flexibility and being able to do it wherever you are, whenever you want to do it, the way you schedule it. So find out what I'm talking about. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show. BetterHelp is a way to access therapy, and you can work on yourself a little bit, and perhaps it'll make you feel a lot better. See what I'm talking about. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off that first month. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. I was just talking to a friend of mine who is one of the participants in this program as a therapist. And more and more people are doing it this way because of the easy access and the convenience. So find out what I'm talking about. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, we have the latest thing caught on a doorbell cam, and a guy who's glad that he wasn't standing there when it happened. We'll put it that way. And we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Colette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Now, what kind of vacations do you get? I mean, since you travel so much, Jim, I would imagine that
a vacation
would be staying home.
Yes.
I know last summer you had you
went camping.
Your semi-disastrous camping experience.
It's my wife. I married this woman who loves to camp, and I'm indoorsy.
Yeah,
you know. She always brings up camping's a tradition in my family. I'm like, hey, it was a tradition in everyone's family till we came up with the house.
Yeah.
My parents never took me camping. You know why? Because they loved me. You know? If it's so great outside, why are all the bugs trying to get in my house?
How true.
Boy, I'm with you on that.
Happy camper. Has anyone ever really been a happy camper? Because whenever we use that term, we're being sarcastic. Yeah. He is not a happy camper. Well, why don't we just call him a camper? He's miserable. You know who's a happy camper? The guy leaving the campsite. He's the happiest camper. He gets to take a shower.
Yeah.
The camping thing.
Camping.
Are you a shower man versus a bathtub man?
I'm a neither. I'd rather do nothing.
Yeah, just lay in bed.
The shower, yeah, definitely. The bath thing, that seems like a lot of work.
It does.
That just seems, I don't know.
You have to wait.
Yeah, it's just you gotta figure out. You gotta stand up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once I'm standing, I don't want to have to, sit down and then stand again. I'm that lazy. And chick's like,
Brilliant. You are talking my language. I never thought of that before.
And when you stand up out of a bath, don't you have all the suds on you too? Yeah. You're sitting in all that.
Then you got to go take a shower to clean out.
Then you have to rinse off.
Take a shower. I don't understand it.
And they're slippery. Old people get themselves broken hips all the time in them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I hate bathtub showers more than anything.
Relaxing.
No, they're not.
No. Yes, they are.
Mary and I primarily do physics experiments involving flatulence. Basic stuff.
Oh, yeah. It really does bubble. How about that?
Hold a match to the surface of the water, that sort of thing.
I would have never thought of that.
I've not thought of that either.
This is the first show in a long time.
Now you're going to want to take a bath.
I'm going to have to take a bath to see if it works now.
I have to take notes.
You guys don't take baths with your significant others?
Well, sure. I mean, I've done that.
Not if you want them to stay your significant others. Honey, let's take a bath. Why don't you do that? I got check out Sports Center.
You know what Christy wants? She wants a bubble bath
and some sodomy.
That's exactly
No.
Ding, ding.
See, we have to explain.
You have to be very careful what we say and it's taken out of context.
Family-friendly show.
That doesn't work. See, people don't realize that Christy didn't actually say that. Chick
some sodomy.
Well, who is that then?
No, but I mean, she said it in a different context.
We're talking about something totally different.
Mm-hmm. You have it on tape.
Isolated.
You just keep playing it, right?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking. Do you see me moving?
Christy, what do you want for
sodomy.
Christmas?
Well, now, Jim, now you're playing.
I want some nice.
Don't play
Christy
the game.
wants some perfume
and some sodomy.
Okay. Wow. Do I have to come over there? I'm not feeling well.
All right. That won't be on the TV show.
No.
Last time you were here, Eric, you impressed us with your musical skills. You,
that's right. You are a manualist.
Yes, I am. Now, for those that don't know what that means, manualism is the art of manipulating one's hands to make. There you go. To make that sound.
That wasn't me yet. I didn't.
There we go.
You must be.
Sorry, excuse me.
You must kick ass at parties.
That was my no hands.
Yeah, I know the chicks dig this.
Yeah, I know they do. Yeah, if you're at a party.
Yeah, this is my go-to on a first date.
I'm gonna say, if you're at a party and you see Eric and there's a big group of guys hanging around him, this is what they're doing.
Wow. They're looking for that, and then my Dungeons and Dragons kit too. I'm doing that.
So,
give us a sample.
All right, there you go.
I see the group of guys laughing.
Tom Show. If you're feeling froggy, jump. Let's do this. There's Josh and Pat and Christy and Jess and Ace Cosby. I'm Chick, and as I live and breathe, good morning. Tom Griswold in the saddle.
Tommy!
In the air chair.
I'm back. Had a little surgery yesterday. Feeling good now, though.
You were hardly gone, but there you are.
Let's see now. Who's who here? Oh, that's Josh over there. I can see him. And Josh, of course, is in the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair. Steven's going to be our guest coming up on Friday.
Is that right?
We have a little surprise for him.
Oh.
A little quiz for Mr. Smarty Pants Jewelry Guy. That's right. We're going to put him in his place, which is at his store. Now, we also have Chick McGee at the sports desk. He's doing something, so I'll stall for just a second.
No, I got it. Sports, ready?
I just see you look like you were mad about something.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Ms. Hooker looks great today, dressed in her... what's the commercial with the fisherman guy? Where he's
Gordon's fisherman? Oh,
fish sticks, yeah.
Does he have the big turtleneck thing on?
I feel like he does, and then he has the rubber jacket. What's that
yellow
called?
jacket, the slicker?
Yeah, slicker.
Smock?
No, he has on a slicker.
Isn't it a smock?
Slicker sounds dirty.
Smock.
No, I don't want to say
Slicker does kind of sound. Smock can be.
Yeah.
Let me smock your slicker.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, that's very dirty.
Who'd you go with?
You smock slicker.
What was her name? Didn't you go out on a date with Elaine, and did you slick her?
I slicked her.
Oh.
But only after we smoked.
There's a whole sort of sphere of things. You've got your basic apron.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you've got now, when you were in gym class, did you have what we called a penny?
Yeah, when you were playing teams.
Yeah, you'd get the red. It was kind of like a pullover vest
Yeah,
thing.
the girls really didn't do skins and shirts.
Of course.
So we had pennies, yeah.
Of course. Discrimination. With the contemporary laws right now, I'm sorry, you have to do shirts and skins.
Free the boobies.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that. There were some of those things last night on the
side
TV.
boobies, right?
Yeah, it was free the boobs.
I'm
a big fan.
Most guys like side boob.
What about under boob?
I'm also a fan of that.
Yeah.
I even like over boob.
Like all the boob.
Over.
Oh,
over
speaking
boob.
of
What's
boob?
over
I kind of
boob?
like straight on boob.
Zuckerberg likes the boobs too, apparently.
does.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see this? This is so funny.
CEO Mark Zuckerberg is going viral for his wandering eyes during the inauguration. Footage captured Mr. Zuckerberg sneaking not one but multiple glances at Lauren Sanchez's chest. Ms. Sanchez, who's Jeff Bezos' fiancée, appeared to be unaware she was being ogled or ogled or oogled, or however you say that word. But I think if
Oogled means you're looking it up.
If you're wearing...
You're looking up so you can look at boobs. Yeah.
If you're wearing what she was wearing, she definitely wanted to be ogled.
This is Josh's reasoning.
I mean, come on. No, it's my reasoning. And
Yeah, he's looking right down her shirt. And when did he go with the Larry Fine or whatever that is?
Got a perm, yeah. Now, wait a second.
He got the
There's
perm.
always been curly.
Why are everybody's talking about Zuckerberg? The black guy behind him is way funnier.
He's leering.
Way funnier.
I don't think he's looking.
I know,
close
but
enough, but that's
It looks like he's looking over her shoulder down in there.
Yes, but he isn't. We don't think. But
Zuckerberg appears to be looking right down her dress.
Yeah.
And multiple times.
He used to have the short hair combed forward. Now he's got this curly thing going.
I can't look away.
Kind of a Harpo Marx thing.
From his haircut. What is he doing?
It's just a shaggy curly
I didn't think
hair.
it looked...
No,
I didn't think it looked bad.
Fine.
I'm just happy he didn't show up in a hoodie.
It looks better.
How old is he?
40? Is he 40 yet? I don't think he's 40.
No.
He's not 40 yet?
He's got to be 40, right?
I think
Good for her. She's got nice breasts.
He has hoodies.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah.
He used to wear a hoodie all the time, and those hoodies were like $7.50 a pop or something.
He is 40. He was 40.
Really?
Yeah, and he was born in 84.
There are also some good photos out there of Bill Clinton checking out Carrie Underwood.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
fun.
he always gets caught. I know, but why?
The face
She's a
look-
cute girl.
Oh, yeah.
Last time it was Ariana Grande he got caught.
The facial expressions of George W. through the inauguration have given me so much joy.
It's like
in the last few hours.
He's hearing someone doing the greatest hour of stand-up you've ever seen.
There's one.
Just kind of a sly smile on his face the whole time. It's great.
There's one, and the caption reads, when you took an edible and it's kicking in, and the event is a little too serious for the edible, and he's having the time of his life.
He always seems to enjoy the social aspect.
What do you see now with Zuckerberg staring down that woman's shirt? Facebook has added a new emoji, the auga emoji, because he digs it.
Mark used to keep his hair really, really short. That's why you didn't see the curls.
Yeah.
Now that he's let it go,
it looks
it's
much
just
better.
curly.
Now, did anybody notice when they got to the main speech, you could see like 5 or 6 people behind the main speaker?
Yes.
And one of them was that little kid on the upper left, looking bored as hell.
I didn't see
You would have thought. You would have thought they would have said, "Okay, who are we going to place here?"
He was in prime real estate. You're saying?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could see whatever the speaker, whoever it might be, including Mr. Trump. But I mean, who put that kid there?
That's funny.
Yeah, I think
Was it Ivanka Trump's kid?
I don't know which kid it was.
I think it probably
Could not
was
have
one
been,
of the grandkids.
Could not have been more bored.
You just feel for him because we've all.
Sure.
Remember being a kid dressed up,
sitting for something like
having to
that.
stand,
going
6 o'clock at night.
Yeah, going to church.
Did you hear
a wedding or a funeral?
Did you hear the ovation Barron got?
Yes.
He brought the house down. Man.
Hilarious.
And he loved it.
Yeah.
He
really did.
I thought he was kind of cool. I thought he was kind of
He definitely.
I thought he took it.
He's like 6'7", right? 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah,
somewhere around there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Is he 16?
He's by far the most.
No, he's in college. He's at NYU.
He's the most popular of all them.
Good for him.
Andy's convinced he's going to be in politics. He'll be the next one.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Andy?
My Andy.
Okay.
Yeah. He's convinced Barron's going to.
Yeah. We didn't want to have kings in our culture, but historically, the way things have gone.
The Kennedys and the Bushes.
Yeah, I mean,
the Trumps.
Could be.
What am I saying? The Adamses, right? John Quincy, and they were all.
It'll happen.
Related?
No. We're never going to have a king here.
No. But I mean, it's the succession
Political
of.
families.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's been happening since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Runs in the family.
If he'd been a better pilot, we would have already had another President Kennedy.
There is that.
Joe Kennedy.
He didn't ever seem, John didn't ever seem to be interested in
I agree with
politics at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was.
You mean the fact that he created a magazine about politics called George?
And I'm a man, and I say this with decades of homosexuality. I just go, whatever you need, fellas, that's fine. I'm heterosexual. John is one of the most handsome organisms on the face of the earth.
He was very handsome.
He is crazy good looking.
Yeah, well,
I went on too long about that, didn't I?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
I know. I kind of got a little
that is one awkward direction.
Do guys have guy crushes? Like girls have girl crushes? Do you guys do that?
No, it's girls want to be with them and guys want to hang out with them. It's that.
Tom has about 3.
Guy crushes?
Yes.
What? Do you know them?
Oh yeah. Mike Birbiglia.
Definitely.
That's in there. Yeah, that's a man crush. Yeah.
There's another
Matthew Broussard.
Okay.
Oh yeah, stand up. Yeah, he loves him.
Yeah. Those two for sure.
If it were accepted, he'd kiss him every time he saw him.
Wow.
Yep. And
there is another, but it's a more famous person, but an older. I can't remember who.
Rob Haney.
Yes.
I was going to say Haywood Banks.
Rob Haney.
Haywood's not my type. The weird hair throws me.
yeah, he is.
Haywood could be in one of those reenactor movies.
Oh, of course.
He looks like he walked out of a Revolutionary War battle.
Well, that's just because he's got weird facial hair. Get a razor.
Long gray hair.
Really long gray hair.
Shave it up, man.
It's a good look.
Shave it up.
It
Very
works
cool
for him.
look.
Yeah.
In any event, let's see, where were we? Oh, we were talking about the very obvious boob check.
Mm-hmm.
By one of the richest men in the world, sitting next to one of the other richest men in the world.
Mm-hmm. Can we get to a point, though, in our country where it's accepted that men are going to sneak looks at boobs?
Yeah.
And I think if we're all okay with it, and I think we are okay with it, but
people just have to have something to talk about.
And I really do think women are okay with it, too.
Yeah, people wanted to be catty because...
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever been out with your lady friend and said... Hey, did you see Shirley over there? Man, she looked great tonight.
I meant the women who are being looked at kind of like being looked at.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying be a creep or a jerk but you can appreciate a pretty woman. You can appreciate an ugly woman.
Yeah, you know what? Because they're enthusiastic.
And they make the pretty women prettier.
That's right.
That is
You're in trouble if you say somebody.
that is some great incorrect logic.
And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, I got caught looking at boobs, and my significant other got mad. And if that's what she gets mad at or he gets mad at, get out of that relationship.
Now, that's
okay,
kind of petty.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, isn't it fun though to catch your guy looking and going, "Oh, you enjoying yourself? You like her?"
It's got to be so funny,
and it's hilarious every time.
I love the when. Oh, you like that? Go get it. Go get it.
My favorite part is where I'm standing in front of them and I see her coming and I don't even turn around. I'm like, "You getting a good look? You see her? Do you see it?
Are you getting a good look?"
Yeah.
What's the response?
A laugh. I'm just trying to get a laugh.
But see, for guys, we have to have that I see nothing look.
No,
hey,
you don't.
did you see what Shirley had on? No, I didn't notice at all because her boobs were hanging out. Oh, she had on shoes? I didn't notice. So if you go on Facebook and you give her boobs a like with...
They probably have their own Instagram account. Yeah.
Okay, well, perhaps...
What's the song about make an ugly woman your wife? Why did
make an ugly woman your life? You'll be happy for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Never make a pretty woman your wife.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Who did that?
It's a fun song.
It is a fun song.
And he describes really, her eyes don't match.
All of it. It's so good.
You got to hear it.
That is, wow. I forget. Who did that?
I don't know. It's in a movie.
If you want to be happy
for the rest of your life, make
a pretty woman your wife.
Yes.
We'll have to dig that up.
Point of view, get an ugly girl to marry.
Oh, here, I have it right here. Here.
No bridge.
I've got that. I've got that song here.
God bless.
Oh. We suffered through this enough yesterday.
Hang on.
You left early.
No, I heard him play it 5 times.
Jimmy Soul did the song. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life.
Jimmy Soul.
Jimmy Soul.
I like that.
That has
Jimmy Soul.
That's gotten lost in the oldies shuffle. I have not heard that in forever.
That's a great one.
And the other side of that coin is Dr. Hook's When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Of course, he's referring to his penis.
Dr. Hooks, my uncle.
But Jay Giles had it the roughest, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, my God, she was a centerfold. Everyone could see her.
Another great song.
And the guy that wrote that, half wrote, is Peter Wolf's got a new book coming out.
Yes, he does.
Looking forward to that.
Self-published, I imagine.
Well, no.
Peter Wolf, and he's a songwriter.
Peter Wolf is the lead
singer. Jay Giles.
The Jay Giles band was it was the Jay Giles Blues Band, and then Peter Wolf joined and made it. And even though Peter Wolf is the lead guy up front,
What?
Oh.
Then who's Jay Giles?
he was sadly he's gone. He was the guitar player.
I thought it was weird that an astronaut would write a book about, music.
Peter Wolf.
Oh, that's
David
Dr.
Wolf.
David Wolf, the
David
astronaut.
Wolf.
That's his brother.
Oh.
Come on.
Peter Wolf is the guy that did the the Woofer Goofer Mama Toofer or something.
Yeah, that's great rap before the song.
He's super interesting guy. He's an artist and he's a singer.
Rapunzel,
That was Jay Giles.
Peter Wolf of the Jay Giles. And he was married to Faye Dunaway for a while.
Oh, okay.
He's a very, very interesting guy.
So he's nearsighted.
He's been in the studio with us a couple times. When the book comes out, we'll get him on the air. I look forward to talking to him again. Anyway, so we're talking about face boobs.
Face boobs,
Facebook.
that's right, yeah.
Sorry. Face boobs. That'd be a good app,
That'd be
wouldn't
something. Yeah.
What, faces on boobs? Is that what you want? That'd be creepy.
No,
I don't think boobs are, I'm going to say this, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't think boobs are as popular as they used to be. I think butts have really come out of what seems like nowhere. They're an overnight sensation that took decades to make. I think butts are more popular, or it's very, very close.
I think there's a reason for that.
I think that perhaps in the hip-hop community, babies got back, I believe is the phrase, as opposed to...
He says that as if he's an expert. Did you hear him?
I think when it comes to...
speak on
behalf of those that are interested in cultural history, I consider myself...
Mix-a-Lot had a strong point. That's why he was knighted.
Yes. Of course. Yeah, thank you for agreeing with me.
Important contribution.
Even the Queen knew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen carefully to this. I think it's very clear. And it doesn't say I like big boobs, and I cannot lie. Are there any songs about big boobs?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. What are they? Go ahead.
I
back it up. Come on. Any facts? I guess I'm right again, huh?
I have one. A gal named Paula was a huge hit for me 6 months ago here on the show.
Anybody remember?
He's been back 35 minutes.
Well, get out that guitar, buddy.
If Paula's boobs were booze, that thing?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll play it. Let's hear it.
How much time do you have?
I have plenty.
Let's hear it.
He's froggy.
What is wrong?
He's feeling froggy. He's going to jump.
This is Pat's new guitar. This guitar is awesome, Pat.
Yeah,
Where'd you get it? What's it called?
It's called a Hudkins, the Hudkins Guitar Company.
It's beautiful.
Oh, the Hudkins and Proxy. Yeah, I know that.
Songs I get in trouble for. Here we go. That might be better if I actually get the lyrics up.
Okay.
Right, a wrong song. Do we have time now, Tom?
Yep, we're doing fine.
Shut up, Josh. He got a gal named Paula. Paula O'Brien is her name. Woo-hoo. She's very intoxicating. I'm like a moth to a flame. I haven't had a drink in 15 years. I walk a very straight line. But if Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all the time. Oh, you know, I've never been a boob man, and I don't mean to objectify. It's important I stay sober, and heaven knows I try. I go to my AA meetings, but all I think about are her double days. If Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd wake up with the DTs. Oh, if Paula's boobs were booze, I'd be bummed every day. If her rack was full of wine, I'd go from teetotal to sommelier.
Yeah.
If her tatas were Tito's and I had me a sip, I'd fall off the wagon with one little nip. If her chi-chis were full of tequila, I'd lick the salt and squeeze those limes. Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time. Oh, if Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be faced totally all of the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Patty G. That is one of the songs you will not be hearing Pat play on his dry bar special coming up.
Boobs.
That's a good one, Pat. I don't know if there are any other big songs about that.
I looked it up, and most of them had the T word in it, so I don't think they were ever big hits.
What was that? Bloodhound Gang had a Hooray for Boobies or something?
Frank Zappa had one.
That may have been the album name?
That was the name of the album, but they had a boob song or something. Yeah.
And Patty G is going to be doing his thing. You're going to be at, what's it called again?
It's a dry bar in Provo, Utah.
But before that, you've got a gig this weekend.
Oh,
right?
yeah, at
Banter.
Is that where
in
I am?
Rothschild, Wisconsin. I can help you out here.
There's no E at the end there because there's no E in funny.
All right.
BANTR.
And what night is that?
This Friday.
This Friday night. Okay, in Rothschild, Wisconsin. Go check out Patty G. We're going to be doing a big show with Pat and everybody else. Details on that coming up. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by right now. You can find out how much money you can potentially get for your accident. I'm Tori Shulman, along with my co-host and spokesman, Al Jackson. So, Al, tell the viewers at home who should be calling right now.
Well, Tori, it's just like you said. Anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. So is that what people want to know, if they have a case, if how much money they're going to get?
That's what I would want to know. Do I have a case? How much money can I get? The accident that happened can't change, but how much money you receive can. So I encourage everyone watching at home, give us a call right now and find out how much you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. You guys heard it here first. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity and call now.
When Charles was a young prince, he never thought he'd be king, finally ruling England at the age of 73. King Chuck. The Queen was his mama. Lucky Chuck. She used the Oxford comma. Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Now that his mama's gone, I hope he doesn't fail. What exactly did he do as the fancy Prince of Wales? King Chuck. His teeth and ears look big and funny. Bucky Chuck. Will they fit on stamps and money? Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. The Queen, she had her corgis. Prince Andrew had his orgies. He's wild, that brother Andy. On Epstein Island, dude got randy. Prince Harry moved from good out to Hollywood. King Chuck. Charles loves the polo ponies and dressing up for ceremonies. He wears a kilt, please don't stare. He's not wearing underwear. Finally gets to rule cause he's got the family jewel. King Chuck. He married Diana, they had a castle and a villa. But all the time he dreamed about the homely one, Camilla. King Chuck. Couldn't wait to get his hands on Horny Chuck. Said he'd like to be her tampon. Born in the royal palace, has the royal phallus. He's so old it won't be long, we'll have to write another song. King Will.
Summer is upon us and the sun is blistering, and all of my valuables they turn up missing. Can't find my lawn chair, can't find my radio, can't find the yard rake, can't find the garden hose, can't find the cans to throw away the trash. Maybe I should cut the grass.
Yeah, maybe.
Fescue growing up higher and higher. Guess I went a little crazy with the fertilizer. Can't find the barbecue, can't find the meat, can't see the neighbor's house across the street. Couldn't find both hands if I used my ass. Maybe I should cut the grass.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Should've got it earlier, but I'm allergic. Just too cheap to get a service ticket from the city for a violation. Neighbors think I'm dead or on a long vacation. Well, I got a new shiny riding mower with a 3-blade cutter and 2 cup holders. Where it's gone to is just bewildering. Went to ask my wife and children. Find her purse and keys, but they ain't come back. Maybe I should cut the grass. Got so quiet you can't hear the wind blow. And it's getting real shady around the upstairs windows. The dog just whimpers and won't go outside. And I sit up in my bed all night, listening to the lawn clawing at the glass. Maybe I should have cut the grass. Maybe I should have cut the grass. Maybe I should have.
All right. Very nice, Haywood.
Gene Simmons on the road with his band, Brown County Music Center, Nashville, Indiana, Tuesday, May 20th. Details on that show coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. O'Reilly.
Hey, we're not in Nashville.
Auto Parts.
Oh, we did it wrong.
Ow!
If you're going to do it, you got to tell Pat. We'll do the opener. Ready?
Wait. Let's try it again.
Now, who's going to do the...
1, 2, 3, 4.
O'Reilly. Ace.
Oh,
it's unbelievable.
Hey,
Sorry.
play along.
I'm trying to do my job.
All right.
All right.
Talking on the radio is a part of your job.
Isn't your job description doing what I say? Huh? What do you think, guys? I think that sounds pretty authoritative. Sounds true.
Are you scared? Were you scared when you said that?
Yeah, I was terrified. I was terrified.
He's looking at me.
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Glad to be here. And
I'm glad to be anyway.
If you've typically we don't do local weather because it varies in various places, of course, but not right now. It's pretty much colder than hell everywhere.
Are you still on meds?
I hope so.
I may have a pocket full of white things. I don't know.
I've got a pocket full of white things.
No, I'm just on the.
White things
I'm on the what's it called?
so
Tylenol. Nothing serious.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was trapped yesterday. In the pre-op area with
Honey,
no phone.
Recovering. You weren't trapped.
No, before I had the surgery, I was in this room with no phone, so I was watching the national. I never get to watch those morning shows.
No, I don't, because I'm so busy.
Well, no, see, chick, I'm here doing this. You're over there buying shoes.
That's right.
The point is, it was supposed to snow in Houston.
And then I woke up and I died. I didn't even know it. Oh, sorry.
None of this is funny or helpful.
Sorry.
The larger point here is it was supposed to snow like in the Florida Panhandle and New Orleans and Houston. It's cold. Oh.
Yeah.
They're going to get snow.
So,
I mean,
down there.
Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he...
Heavy snow. I can't.
Hey, look at this.
It's one thing to be boring. It's another to not listen to each other. That's 2 strikes.
Yeah. What do you think? How do you feel about being bored, Joe?
You know I can't stand being bored.
I know. I do.
From the
Thank you.
From France land.
We come from France.
Nanterre, Nantre, Nanterre, France. Officially, Indiana Pacers will be the home team on the scoreboard when it plays San Antonio in Paris on Thursday.
Do the French even want this?
But
they hate us.
The Pacers know better. The upcoming NBA Paris games are this week with Indiana versus San Antonio Thursday and Saturday. The Pacers are the home team on Thursday, and the Spurs get that distinction.
Hey, this is boring, too.
No, I like that. No, I think this is great. Now, here's my question. Do you suppose they sit down with these guys, the NBA, and say...
Here's my question.
This is important, unlike most of your thoughts.
Okay.
He's on one. We've been arguing about this. Christy was talking off the air about this. She had some friends She had some friends that came to a game. They wanted to see the Stars play. They get there, and both teams have some serious players. None of them take the court.
None of them.
So I'm just wondering if before they go to France, do they sit down with these guys and go, "Look, you're getting $1 million a week for this job. When we get to France, you're playing."
Yeah, they better.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
I would hope so, and I would hope they would honestly want to play there.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, doesn't it bother you when you buy $1,000 worth of tickets to go to a game and the Stars don't get out there?
Those stories are rough, yes,
and it happens all the time.
Kids really do want to,
That's a bummer.
Yeah, so I don't know.
But when I think of like a basketball game in France or maybe Italy or wherever, I think of everybody just around the court in those little cafe tables, like just sipping coffee. You can't see them in stands.
Well, but actually, it's, of course, obviously a lot of players end up going over there.
Yeah.
And
they play in European basketball.
A friend I went to high school with.
It's very good.
Is that pretty popular?
Yeah.
Very.
Gotcha.
So this is a cool move. Although I don't really like the NFL playing overseas.
Why not?
Why is that? I feel the exact same
way. It's the homogenization of everything in our culture.
Okay.
I like the fact that hockey was primarily Canadian, and they had hockey night in Canada. Now that they stole it football night in America, and I don't know. Can't we just let these countries have their own? I mean, I don't want to have cricket over here.
Why not?
It is over here
because
have you ever gone to a cricket match?
I want to be able to go to say an Indian restaurant and have food that's Indian, not hamburgers. Everything's becoming homogenized. That's what I'm saying.
You can get everything everywhere all the time.
Yeah, and I don't like. I know it. There's nothing we can do about it.
I don't know. There's something about being in a Target out of town. I don't know. It's really
A Florida Target.
That's right.
I like a Florida Target.
I love it.
I kind of get that. I
McDonald's in New York City. Oh yeah, man.
I sent Godwin a photograph when I went grocery shopping in
Publix,
Alice Beach.
You fell in love with that Publix.
Well,
Publix is a pleasure.
Publix is
I used to live down there, and I just had forgotten how much I love grocery stores anyway.
Yeah.
So, but
there you go.
Me too.
What's real good is when the L burns out on the sign for Publix.
And it says pubic.
That's a laugh. Now that is a treat for everybody.
I like to go around it, personally.
Unscrew the
You know what?
label.
Thank you for doing that because it really does.
On behalf of big laughs everywhere.
Makes you smile, doesn't it?
On behalf of little kids everywhere.
Or you ever see a pubic library? That's
Oh, yeah.
hysterical.
It doesn't get any better than that.
What's in there?
Oh, boy. It's,
Just pubes. Books about pubes.
So is that sports?
Coco Gauff has lost in the Australian Open quarterfinals.
You know what? You know how you find what you're looking for at a pubic library? The Patui decimal system. Anything for that?
I like that very much.
Thank you.
Zero from me. Coco Gauff lost in the quarterfinals to Paula Badassa.
I love Coco Gauff with some asparagus and risotto.
I'm sorry, Paula Badosa.
Oh, okay.
And remember, if Coco Gauff married Jack Mahagoff, she could be Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff Mahagoff.
She'd be Mrs.
How about that?
Gauff Mahagoff.
Coco was seeded number 3, trying to get back to the semis at Melbourne Park for the second year in a row. Badosa, Badosa. How is she not Badassa? That's what she should go with. Yeah. She's from Spain, seeded number 11. She'll now head to her first Grand Slam semifinal. Get a load of that. And then I thought there was. Oh yeah. It's time for one of these, Tom.
Stupid world record.
A 7-year-old girl in India has become the world's youngest
speller
Taekwondo instructor.
Well,
that was a good guess.
The odds were on my side.
Right.
According to Guinness World Records, all right, everybody, write this down.
Okay.
We're going to go by syllables. S-A.
Sa.
Oh, we don't have to write it down.
Are you helping? Or are you? S-A-M-Y. U-K. T-H-A. That's her first name.
Samayuka.
No.
Samaukva.
Samayuka.
Boy, I hope her last name isn't Dick.
Samayuka.
I sure do too.
Last name. N-A.
Oh, okay. We're okay then.
R-A-Y-A-N-A-N.
That's
Samayukva. Samayukva Narayanyan.
Yanyan.
Hey, it's raining.
She's 7 years and 278 days old, and she wants to earn more Guinness World Records, she says, and grow her collection of national Taekwondo championship medals.
Well, that's badass.
Are you telling me that if you're in a Taekwondo competition, you can't beat a 7-year-old girl?
Apparently not.
I guarantee I couldn't.
It's all about leverage and mind, body, and spirit.
Man.
Exactly. Yeah. She gets my knees. I'm done.
Yeah,
she's knee height, so she's right there.
Yeah, she's going to focus on your groin area.
Yeah.
Probably
do a high kick.
Oh, she's biting your.
Where's she from?
India.
Okay, so you better get her what she wants for Christmas. Do they have Christmas in India? I don't know.
No.
Oh, I love that song. Do they
have Christmas in India? What would you like for Christmas, little girl? I'd like a flush toilet.
She hopes to represent India at the Olympics and become a police officer.
Good for her.
Her parents run a Taekwondo academy.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's
runs in the family.
You know, isn't that serendipitous? Yeah. She loves Taekwondo, and her parents run a.
And Tom, you missed this. You missed this story because you should be at home. But Shohei Otani and his wife. Shohei Otani.
Hey, Otani.
And his wife, Mrs. Otani. No, it's Mamiko Tanaka, are expecting their first child.
All right. That's great news.
Okay.
That is great news.
His Dodgers teammate told Shohei, Mookie Betts said, hey, you better get your sleep now because when the baby comes, it'll be tough to get sleep.
Thank you, Mookie.
Mookie's so Mookie. Because he has 2 children from experience. Bet spoke briefly yesterday at a Tokyo hotel during a tour for a Japanese tea company.
Wow.
By the way,
you know what
is it fair that
I'll tell you.
Did you see what the Dodgers did over the weekend?
Yeah, they got another pitcher.
Are you kidding? This guy,
Rocky Osaka.
Yeah, and the guy
Oki Osaka.
I like that move.
and he can throw apparently faster than anyone on earth.
Yeah,
but the Dodgers just what they needed, more great players.
Less pressure though on Otani could be good for him. That's.
But is it fair?
Hey, look, this has been an age-old argument with money and
the big market teams.
Right.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if it's fair or not, but it's the way business is done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Capitalism, my friend. If you want your socialist baseball, head to Venezuela. Are they socialist? I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? I don't know if they are or not, but I know things are happening.
I think if they speak Spanish, as a general rule, yes.
Hey, we're late. If we were a lady, we'd be so pregnant right now.
Okay.
We're way late.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Now, we have a request. Christy, do you feel like doing a little something over there?
Something like what?
Well, we have a request for Christy does a thing she does on occasion on stage with Henry Phillips.
Oh, I see what
they
you're
are
saying.
going to be working together.
Oh, I don't know.
We were going to use that as the tease to get people to Wiley's on Saturday to see the big.
Well,
the big show.
The big
that'd be nice, but
duet.
there are a lot of people who can't make it.
Didn't we hear a new version of the? Wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Did you guys ever?
Yeah, we did get that.
Oh, cool.
We played that.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we? Can you do the original? Do you know?
That's the more politically correct version.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever guys tried this on the air here?
Have we? Yeah, I think we have. I don't know. Gosh, Henry, it's been so long since I've seen you, and I just thought that would be great to kind of maybe sit here and talk about some things like the weather. Have you noticed how hot it's gotten? Oh my God, and the humidity.
She's talking again.
I have some friends that have shown
really
up
bugging
at
me.
the
She's
beach
talking
wearing the
again.
most ungodly
It's
outfits.
so embarrassing. I look at my friends.
I don't know what women are thinking.
I think
these
she's
days.
psycho because she's talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and
that's great,
talking.
but at least make sure your surgeon gets your nipples in the right place, because I hate it when they skew left. God, what is that all about? You would think.
She's talking again. I need a cigarette. She's talking
And
again.
there's the other.
I wish we never met. She's talking again. She's like a TV set. She's talking and talking and talking. I'm gonna go insane.
Cellulite was something everybody.
I'm in
has, so
horrific
why
pain.
would you even do that to yourself? And then
I think she's on cocaine.
Scars, your stomach looks like a battleground.
Maybe I
now.
need
It's
some
not
because she's
attractive.
talking and talking
Oh my
and
God.
talking and talking.
And I'll tell you what. If she
I
wears that
don't
bathing
care
suit
about
one
a
more
word
time, I
you
am gonna
say.
have to-
You
I don't know.
already told that stupid
Strap her to
story
her boobs
anyway.
and she's a
I'm
mirror.
gonna get a 38 and blow myself away because you're talking.
You look at yourself in the mirror and go, this is as good as I am ever going to look. Oh, my God. And to go out in public like that? What is she thinking? I was at a black tie event
She's
the other night.
talking
Henry,
again.
and the girl had
It's
on the
really
strip.
bugging me. She's talking again.
In a beautiful
It's
tuxedo.
so embarrassing. I look at my friends.
Unbelievably low
I think
cut
she's
dress.
psycho because she's talking and
Believe
talking
it.
and
Here we
talking.
are trying to raise money for a charity and her breasts are hanging out.
She's talking again.
Oh my God. She's 55 years old. Come
She's
on,
talking
man.
again.
Press your age. What are you trying to prove?
She's talking
we all
again.
know that once you start drinking, you're going to hit on your husband's best friend, and that is not
She's
attractive.
talking again.
Yeah, right.
See what you miss when you're gone for just a couple of months, hon?
Wow.
Christy Lee, along with Henry Phillips. I heard something about nipples the wrong way
Have
and
you ever
breasts hanging
seen
out.
that?
Skewing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put them back, they're not exactly
Okay, thank you.
lined up.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Marty Feldman nipples.
Is that what they call it in the textbooks?
I
for
think
the
so.
plastic surgeon?
Muppets were the first thing I did, some cartoon kind of characters and stuff like that. Stuff I wouldn't even consider really impressions. But
who's the hardest one to write for? Because sometimes if you have the voice, there's some impressions you see them and you go, boy, that's dead on, and you go, but there's no content.
I've had a Billy Crystal forever. But I had no idea what I would even do with it. It's one of those voices that just, he doesn't do much. Yeah. Sully, you know. Yeah. Hey, let's go. Come on, guys. We're going to go over here. It's just one of those things. But here it works. And Robert Downey Jr.'s one that I'm sure I've done that too for you. But he's the human Twitter feed. He talks in little phrases and everything's about himself. He could be giving out an Academy Award, which is supposed to be about the nominees. But it would turn it back to him like, these people deserve your applause almost as much as I do. Hashtag awesome. So he's like, do me a favor. You're doing great right now for you. You know, he can insult you and be backhanded compliment for everything. Chick, you do a great job sitting there doing nothing. Appreciate it. Why don't you do me a favor and text yourself?
Who would you like? What's an easy one to teach Josh? Josh is very clever. I don't know about his impression abilities.
I'm not particularly good at impressions.
I'd give him 6 out of 14 on clever. I'm trying to think who. Give me a little of your own voice if we can find something.
Well, I think 6 out of 14 might be a little low. It's not.
Okay, so you can go to a deeper register. Talk as quietly as you can and say this. Talk as about as slowly as possible.
In my own voice, talk as slowly as possible.
Now, bring it back down.
A little lower.
A little lower. We're trying to work on a Morgan Freeman here.
I see.
Oh. No, you tried. And so,
yeah, this is not going to go well.
No, you can get it. You can get it.
Talk like Morgan.
No, why did you all of a sudden you're starting to talk? I
feel like it's in the back of the throat.
It's very. The truth is. Truth is. Say truth is.
True.
Don't do this. You're doing something to. Truth is. Truth is.
The truth is.
The truth is.
Truth is.
Let's get there. Let's try something different.
Let's try anything else.
Try an Irish or something.
You understand?
Oh, that feels so good.
Like this is one of the greatest.
Those are me lucky charms.
Sorry. How about this? I said Chick McGee.
I'm here for 2 more days. I can have him.
Oh, there we go.
I will have him by Thursday, which is 2 more days from now. Thank you. Who helped me on that? Who said that?
You did it by yourself.
Thank you very much.
Tom.
Tom did.
By Thursday, I will have him ready for his Saturday Night Live audition.
What do you have to do? 2 characters and then 5 minutes or something?
It doesn't matter because we're going to have 37 characters.
Okay.
And 52 impressions.
Now, Chick, you could do a passable Jeff Goldblum.
Well, not in front of Frank.
It's not like.
Begin once again at 9 o'clock. Be listening for that keyword. Log it on to Q95.com and join Mr. Stephen Jones from Fairmont, Indiana, in line for the $1,000. He's already won himself $1,000. Nice work.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
Has a runny nose. You better go catch it. There's Josh Arnold.
Isn't it weird that feet can smell and noses can run?
Maybe.
Yeah, it is.
You're upside down.
Thought about that.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and fresh from surgery, it's good morning, Tom. How you feeling, buddy?
Feeling okay.
Good.
Got a little bit of screen door in my belly, but other than that, I'm doing fine.
A whole screen door?
Yeah, they put
That's kind of interesting.
little mesh down there.
Another fine mesh.
And I've got 3 holes in my belly.
Not a vaginal mesh, is it? Because that would be.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Well, that'd be.
Remember those commercials that would not stop?
Yeah.
Have you had vaginal mesh?
Well, the vaginal mesh, though, would keep you from falling out on the floor.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, now speaking of I have no idea how to make the segue. There he is on the big screen. It's Costaki Economopoulos, our NFL guy. Stand-up comedian Costaki is going to be doing his shows. Am I getting this right? Are you doing Friday in Topeka and Saturday in Wichita?
Yes.
Kansas, baby, this weekend. Yes,
in Topeka.
What did I say?
Topeka. You look at the way the Americans pronounce it as Topeka. You say, no, it's Topeka. I like it. It's the same way you pronounce bassoon. It's weird and awful.
Okay, sorry. You're at the Hotel Topeka. Coming up this Friday, and at Vorshay's in Wichita coming up on Saturday. That'll be some great live stand-up. Now, how's your love hangover from watching all that football over the weekend?
It was good. I'm very happy for Chick. Congrats,
Thank you,
buddy.
Thank you. Never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever happens this year, you've clearly turned the page to a new chapter. I love that you've embraced it. I saw you wearing the Jaden Daniels jersey and the Roy Wood Jr. pick.
I really don't.
And I saw you making all the posts on Instagram. It was fun.
I really don't care for the name, what they're calling the team now, but by gosh,
the Commanders?
The Washington football team.
Let's embrace it.
But we'll get through it, and here we go.
It's awesome. I'm happy for you, buddy.
Very good. Yep.
I only feel bad for Lions fans. I mean, Lions fans have trained their whole lives for this kind of disappointment. Yeah. This is the biggest upset in Detroit since Tesla. All right. It was 31-21 at the halftime. These teams did most of their scoring early. It was like a marriage, really. It's like
ladies and gentlemen, divorced Costaki. All right.
Yes, Ravens came all the way back against the Bills, and then Mark Andrews dropped the game-tying conversion right in his belly. Julie Andrews would have caught that.
All right.
She's also 89. Years, not jersey.
Have you heard this, Kostaki, that they're blaming, some are casting the blame on Lamar because, as we know, he has trouble. Lamar Jackson, Ravens quarterback, has trouble in the playoffs. He's now 3-5. His playoff record. He just can't get to the next level. And they're casting a shadow blame on the way he threw that ball.
The way he threw the ball
to Mark Andrews.
In the belly?
It wasn't very catchable. Is what some people are saying.
Because why?
Come on.
The way the ball arrived to the receiver. I can't explain it to you.
Okay.
You're not gonna.
I know it seems to me if it's right there, you're supposed to catch it. You're getting paid $1 million a week. Catch the ball.
It was bad drop. Somewhere in heaven, Bill Buckner caught a chill.
We're switching sports, and yet
Scott Norwood got a tingling in his kicking foot. It was bad.
By the way, is this a record, do you think, for missed kicks over the weekend?
Huh?
Yeah. A bunch of extra points, missed. I just.
Oh, there was a bunch.
We had one last night that clanked off the upright, too. Yeah.
Two.
And once again, on this show, we decided if it hits the upright, if you call it, it should be 4 points if it goes in.
Well, you have to call it. They don't do that.
You got, like in pool, you got to call your shot.
And you know the goalposts are mic'd to get that clang when it hits.
Lamar Jackson has been, he spent more time on the outside looking in than a gynecologist. He's been out of the playoffs.
He just can't get in there, can he? They won't let him in.
He's looking in. He's looking in, but he does. I'm happy for Bills fans. Now it's Chiefs-Bills winner to the Super Bowl. If your last name isn't Mahomes or Kelsey or Swift, there's a 99% chance you're rooting for the Bills this weekend. Custer knew more people who are rooting for the Chiefs. He wouldn't be likely to know a lot of.
Hasn't it gotten to the point where the Chiefs are kind of right now the new Patriots?
It has
just about had it with Mahomes.
No kidding.
And the way he flops and people are losing their minds. However, they do have the secret weapon of Taylor Swift. Everyone loves her. And,
the famous call where the two players run into each other and they called the penalty.
The Texans defensive backs
that's
hit each other.
I watched that in slow motion.
15 yards. Never touched Mahomes. Didn't touch.
You're not allowed to touch Mahomes.
Right.
Bouncers let you touch the stripper more than refs let you touch Mahomes.
Kostaki, I'd laugh, but it hurts my belly right now.
I got a mesh too, Tom. Now we're brothers.
Okay, cool.
Same situation. Yeah.
Such a mesh.
Welcome to the club.
So that stays there forever? It doesn't dissolve away or anything? It holds it together?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a little surgery yesterday. They stuck a little mesh in my belly.
Darn.
Thank you very much, Doc. It feels great. Just did you get stitches or did they give you
Feels great.
Did they glue you together?
Yeah, it wasn't stitches.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's crazy glue. The doctor, I brought my own. I like the Gorilla Glue.
How do you feel about Staples? They do Staples a lot too.
No, they didn't do it. It's glue. It's all good. It's all good.
They will occasionally use Staples. Yes.
Yeah, they will.
Yes.
I wasn't asking. I know you had glue. Never mind. Sorry.
My dog had Staples.
My fault. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Saquon
Barkley.
Barkley.
Saquon Barkley ran the Eagles into the championship game. He's having an incredible year, and he gets to live rent-free in the minds of Giants fans everywhere. Oh. Let him go.
Now, Costaki, you and I probably disagree. I hate it when it's snowing during football games.
I totally disagree. What? You're not American. What do you have? Of course
No, he's not American.
No, it's awesome.
It would be like if it started downpour during a chess match.
He should not be allowed to have
dumb.
any opinion on
The NFL. The NFL is owned by mega billionaires. They should build stadiums that have a roof.
And the players love playing in it. They even say it. They
owners
love
don't pay
it.
for the stadiums more than
So that's true. They should.
It's beautiful, and it reminds you of your youth when you go out and it snows. You definitely call your friends. And
Yes.
go out and play.
Different set of skills come in.
Experiencing the weather is a part of the experience.
It's dumb.
Very exciting.
Oh, it's awesome.
Would you want them? Should they do that for basketball? That's good. It's kind of a slippery court today since we're playing outside.
Opinions of Tom Griswold on sports and football. And
It's not. I'm just saying. I think it's hard to
not
see.
be paid attention to.
hard to see.
Stupid. Okay,
Hard
sorry.
to see for you, maybe.
How do you think we watched games when they would snow on TV and the TV would have bad reception and have snow on the screen? Well, you couldn't see nothing.
We love snow so much we put it in the video games, Tom.
Okay, all right.
It's awesome. Madden, you can have it snow. You can you pick weather. Yeah. You can pick what
How
weather
about
you
the
have.
Eagles fan? How about the Eagles fan who used the C word at a Packers fan?
Sheesh.
That was bad.
Well, was
My
she being
question,
one?
how do you get to the
No,
C word?
not at all, actually.
How do you get to the C word with a total stranger? You're supposed to save that for the people you love.
Wow.
There's a certain amount
How
of
do you
logic
get
to
that upset
that.
at somebody in 14 seconds? It doesn't even make any sense.
Well, now, Costaki, what is are you intending to go to the Super Bowl?
No. I'm going on a little tour of Ohio and West Virginia, telling some football jokes to celebrate the Super Bowl that weekend.
Oh, okay, good to know. We'll get those.
But I'm going to try to go next year. It's going to be in Los Angeles, so we'll have to discuss that. But that's that's a long way off.
Okay, good.
In my head, I'm like, I'm going to the Super Bowl stuff next year.
A lot of things could change. That's a long time away.
Now, Costaki, we got to
read between the lines.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No problem.
We have to close it off, Costaki. How do people reach you, Costaki? With what's the best way?
Costaki.com has links. Any of the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Come join us at All Pro Lines, all those places. All right, we're looking for an out joke. Let's see. This could be the one here. The NFL.
All right.
This time in English.
You tell it.
All right. There will be NFL games this year in Madrid, Berlin, and London. And someday they might even put a professional football team in Nashville. Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Let me tell you about Simply Safe.
Thanks,
It's
Costaki.
time to buy some peace of mind with Simply Safe. We here at the Bob and Tom Studios use Simply Safe. That's how good this stuff is. Simply Safe, you could get a New Year's discount too, 50% off your new Simply Safe system when you order at simplysafetom.com. Traditional security systems only take action after somebody's already broken in. Yes, that's too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection can help prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. What's going on out there? And somebody's lurking around or acting suspiciously. Agents see and talk to them in real time, turn on spotlights, even contact the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home and grab your goodies. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Monitoring plans start affordably.
Grab your goodies.
$1 a day. You got all your goodies in the house?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Not
Put
touching your goodies.
Okay.
60-day satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Named Best Home Security System by U.S. News and World Report 5 years in a row. Start the year with, listen to this, peace of mind. Visit simplysafetom.com, claim 50% off a new system and professional monitoring plan, and your first month free. That's simplysafetom.com. There is no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. Want to say a special hello to Brett, listening in Green Bay. He just sent me a screenshot, minus 13 where he is right now. Yikes. Speaking of Wisconsin, I believe Pat Godwin's on his way to Wisconsin for a special show on Friday evening in Rothschild, Wisconsin.
That'll heat things up.
Oh, okay. How do they find out ticket information, Pat?
Just look up Banter in Rothschild, Wisconsin.
Okay, that's helpful. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
In the next room, we have Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. Now, do you guys have a little tune you're going to play for us?
Yeah, we got a tune. This goes, since you was talking to Johnny Rutherford's from Mike and the Mechanics. This goes to Christy Lee. There's something about you.
Yeah.
There's something in the air tonight. Christy Lee's so fire-ass hot. This tape is dedicated to her from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols on Q95. I bet you're not wearing underwear tonight. Oh, Lord. And we pray there ain't hair under there tonight. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Chill of the night, if you don't wear undies, your booty's gonna get cold. Chill of the night, if you don't wear panties, your buddy's gonna get stoned. White snakes. White snake. Ooh. Christy Lee. Ooh. Better get with me. I just want to get close to you and set my pork sword free. And I just want to get close to you, 'cause 1 and 1 makes 3. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Chill of the night, chill of the night, chill of the night. It gets real cold, so you don't need planties, Christy Lee. You got Donnie and the chill of the night, chill of the night, chill of the night. Q95 playing White Snake for Christy, and she's sitting in a puddle. And chill of the night, chill of the night, chill of the night, night.
Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols.
Bravo. Wow.
First I've
Did you hear
heard
them
that.
reverbs I did for you,
Yes, I
buddy?
heard that.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic. We were talking about racial stereotyping because you're a golfer.
Yes.
And I know that we were talking about golf off the air, but a lot of stereotypes in the world. Certainly, one of them about Asians in sports, and I think that's really now really being changed, particularly in the world of baseball.
Oh, right.
Basketball. It's huge changes.
It's
Maybe
great.
15, 20 years ago, you didn't really see that as much.
It's great. I love seeing Asians in sports, and yeah, as you said, Major League Baseball, the real sports. You know, we're not talking ping pong or pai gow poker or vase juggling with your feet or really hard Sudoku problems or competitive hot dog eating or breaking ice blocks with your forehead or dancing back up for Gwen Stefani, the real sports. That's great because before, if I wanted to cheer for Asians in sports, the people I had was Michelle Kwan and half of Tiger Woods. That's
that was it. That was it.
That's it.
Wow.
And you know what, Tiger? Let's talk about him. You know, I don't know which half of Tiger made him want to cheat, but I think we can all agree which half drove into the tree. So.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Jess.
Hi.
Jess Hooker. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chickster.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. It's great to be back. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We're having a great time this morning. And I think we're still doing a little bit of sports. Or have we polished off everything in the world of sports?
We've polished it off, everybody. Sports is done and in the books.
And I'm sorry, I missed the first hour of the show. Just curious as to the record of the shoe-in now, because you did pick Ohio State. Is that correct?
Did I make it official? I don't think I did.
You kind of. It was damn close.
I don't think I did.
Because you said you'd never be allowed back if you didn't.
118, 105 on the season. And if we're counting Ohio State, it's 119 and 105. So there you go.
You also said that you would never bet on a filthy Irish team.
Oh.
Which I thought was odd.
And not to mention a filthy Irish person. Is that what you're trying to get me to say?
Well, it's what you said.
You know, people ask me, Chick McGee, is that Irish or Scottish? And I say, it's fake.
Now, Patty G, if you want to go see Pat this Friday night.
Speaking of filthy Irish.
Patty G is going to be at a place called Banter, B-A-N-T-R, in Rothschild, Wisconsin. And it looked like a really nice place, kind of a cool place for a comedy show. And you'll be there.
Yeah, this Friday night.
It's going to be great. So for ticket information, it's B-A-N-T-R is the spelling. So you can go check out Pat's show.
Pat, have you been to Ireland?
No. Of all the places, my sisters have been there. My brother's been there.
I've been there, and I'm not even Irish.
I know.
Me too.
It's very weird. England, yeah. France, yeah. Italy, of course.
You got to get there. You should take your son.
That would be fun.
You know, I've never been to
If I can get him out of the house.
But I kind of like the music.
Oh.
Okay.
You and Three Dog Night.
Not a good song.
A very good
song. It's a great song.
Are you nuts?
No.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
All right.
I love it.
That's a cool tune.
But I've been to
Oklahoma.
Well, I've never been to Spain.
So you have been to Spain. You've been to Barcelona.
Now let's move forward here. Then we're going to go over to the Silac Insurance News Desk where we find Christy Lee.
Scientists say creatures like Bigfoot and Nessie are not real, Josh.
Scientists say a lot of things.
But aliens might exist.
Well, who are these people?
Scientists. I found this story just for you, Josh, because the guy, he's going, okay, there may be aliens, but there are no
cryptids. Why is he saying
Biologist Tim Coulson at Oxford University has urged monster hunters to, quote, find another hobby.
What a jerk.
Since the existence of cryptids is a scientific impossibility.
I just love find another hobby.
I love the fact that
why don't you go away?
Hey, find another hobby, loser.
Well, the likelihood of the creature's existence is so tiny as to be confidently discontinued. That's his quote.
discounted.
or discounted, sorry. Dr. Colson said we cannot write
It
off
doesn't matter if they're
aliens just
discontinued
yet.
or discounted. You'll get great prices.
On your
I'm
Bigfoot.
sorry.
At Bigfoot.
Yeah. Writing in the magazine The European, Dr. Colson says, unlike the forests where Bigfoot is supposed to live or the mountainous homes of the Yeti, we have only explored a small corner of places where aliens could be found. Because we've only explored a fraction of even our local neighborhood, it is much too early to rule out the existence of aliens.
Sure.
Yeah, well.
But I think to be open-minded about aliens, yes, the likelihood of aliens is probably more than the likelihood of...
Hasn't, and I kicked
was
myself
talking
because I missed Neil deGrasse Tyson, but didn't he say that there are as many worlds out there that can accommodate what we would consider human life as there are grains of sand on a beach.
That's how big the universe is?
That's how big the universe is. And to think that we're the only ones is kind of silly.
But getting there is going to be tricky.
Sure.
Well, no, it's set up so nobody will be able to make it back. If you can get there, you can't tell anybody about it because 400 years will pass.
We found it. No one will ever know.
Dr. Colson says the absence of skeletal remains and the lack of credible imagery are in themselves strong and reliable indicators that the creatures like Bigfoot and Nessie are not real and never will.
Well, Dr. Carlson, I urge you to go out into the forest and find me a skeleton of a bear.
Not a single bone fragment or specimen, alive or dead, in the last 60 million years has ever been discovered.
I'd like to sit down, interview this guy, and when he says something like that, I will just go, you are a snot.
yeah. You're a joyless punk.
You're a snot.
No, you guys just can't stand the fact that he's right.
I don't think there's any proving that he's correct. There simply isn't.
You can't prove he's correct, and you can't prove he's wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
We have
bones from Tyrannosaurus Rex. We don't have a single bone from a cryptid. Also, he said for the existence of Nessie, I forget what it is. There'd have to be
other Nessies.
Yeah, there'd have to be something like 6,000 of them to...
Yes.
That's not true. Not if Nessie is able to... there's a very, very compelling evidence that there is
she can
an
reproduce?
interdimensional wormhole in Loch Ness.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
And so Nessie's millions of years old and has found the secrets of life.
Oh, I thought she could self-produce. No?
That's also a possibility.
Like a worm. Yeah, right.
Right. Pat, what are your thoughts on this?
I thought Josh didn't believe in fairy tales. Sasquatch is for some, but not for me. Oh, he watches documentaries.
Yes, I do.
Bigfoot books he reads. The video is grainy, he concedes. But he said he saw its face.
Oh!
He's a Bigfoot believer. Not a trace of facts or bones did anyone find. But poor Josh, Bigfoot believers, probably a big beaver left those tracks. He said he saw his face. He's a Bigfoot believer.
I don't know what I'd do if I saw Bigfoot.
Now, Josh?
Yes.
What you're missing here...
What's that, sir?
The possibility that Bigfoot is an alien.
Oh, no, I've considered it. Sure.
See, now he's saying Bigfoot doesn't exist, but aliens might.
Right.
Maybe the aliens arrive here as Bigfoot.
I certainly...
Now we're talking the possibility of a wormhole here.
So you don't believe in Bigfoot, you don't believe in aliens, you don't believe in any of it, right?
Ghosts?
I don't believe in Bigfoot, no. They would have found one by now.
What about aliens?
All the hunters out there at one point, someone would have bagged one.
I don't know about that.
They're
So
crafty.
if you saw a Bigfoot,
yes,
the first person you would call would be that guy.
Oh, no. I wouldn't. The first person I would call would not be Tom.
Wouldn't you at least text me a photo? I mean, because we live in a culture in which anything can be photographed because 99% of humanity is carrying.
Well, you got to.
In relatively sophisticated cultures, everyone has a camera with.
All right. Well, you got to consider cell service, and you have to consider wherewithal.
No, the camera works without cell service.
Okay.
If you're in the middle of a Chinese jungle that's never been explored, you can take pictures with your phone.
That is correct. So I take that back, but you do have to consider wherewithal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. You see something like that, you are probably so stunned, you don't consider. I mean, you really do have to think about how.
But if you're out there hunting for Bigfoot and you see one, aren't you going to have the camera ready?
Yeah, but they haven't seen one yet. When those hunts.
That's because they don't exist.
Well, no, I don't think that's an argument.
I think the point that we can't forget is that Bigfoot's favorite music is Three Dog Night.
Oh, this is such a turd.
This is
of a
how
song.
you stun a Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
You start playing this.
Yeah, they go, we want to get back in our spaceship and go where they have better songs.
It's fantastic.
The ladies
It really picks
are
up, too.
insane.
Is the main guy taking a heroin break during this tune?
Okay.
No.
You know, you're a little under the weather. Do you know that?
Sorry, the anesthetic hasn't worn off.
That song picks
No,
up.
he's right.
Very
It's no
nice.
Gilligan's Island theme.
Yeah.
Certainly isn't true.
a true classic.
Toby Gillis or My Fair Lady West Side
Does the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame have a separate television theme song, Wing?
You know what? That's a pretty good Hall of Fame. The television.
Stop.
It should.
Why?
Jake, what's your all-time favorite theme song? The Sopranos?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You like that too?
That's very good.
I got it. I kind of like the Jetsons. It always pops into my
okay.
head.
That is a good one.
When we talk about
Very
it.
good.
Yeah.
Got nice horns. I would think you would love the
I love the Jetsons. What about
I'm on a big
contemporary
Jetsons.
television that's on right now? What's the best one?
Oh, right now I don't know, but I would have to pick Cheers.
You know
in
what?
my lifetime, Cheers would be the
Beautiful
my go-to.
melody.
Yeah.
You know, it's really distinctive, and it should be more popular. But I don't know if it stands on its own. It really adds to the show, and it's the theme from Succession.
Oh,
That thing is.
that is fantastic.
I don't know. Have you ever heard it?
No.
I don't
It's
think
very
I've heard
moody
it.
and dark.
It's haunting
It's great.
and also up tempo. It's wild.
Does it have? But they don't have lyrics anymore,
No.
right?
Yeah.
It works totally, though.
Like
It's
White
great.
Lotus. I like that one too.
Game of Thrones is good, too, that intro.
Oh yeah,
That's
dragons. We've got dragons.
Dragons.
I wonder.
And boobies.
That's interesting. I wonder what the most well-known one is today, because obviously television's so spread out.
Maybe the Friends, Rembrandt song.
I mean, are you talking about a show that's currently on the air?
Yeah, currently on the air with not a classic. I mean,
not repeats.
I could probably identify, I bet, 50 old TV show themes.
Okay.
Oh, I would bet more. Yeah,
Like Rockford Files,
How about
MASH,
this one? Yeah.
Jetsons. This is great.
Yeah.
Don't.
And it has great lyrics, too.
Yep.
You liked this long of an intro?
No.
Yeah, because it has a nice visual to it, then the big horns kick in.
Where did they get that sound effect? That's perfect.
Yes, it is.
Their little sports car spaceship.
God, I remember.
June 4.
It was way ahead of its time. You watch Jetsons right now, and it kind of
They sort of nail it.
up.
Yeah.
Yes, they do nail it.
A lot of the stuff that
A lot of vision.
they project, we actually have.
Yeah.
Better than 2.5 Men, I'll tell you that.
That's a good theme song.
Yeah,
that
that
isn't
is a
bad.
good dream.
You know, there's a show that Pat turned me on to called Bookie on Max.
Yeah, it's good.
It's Sebastian Maniscalco and Chuck Lorre is, I don't know how big a hand it is.
Oh, no, he wrote it.
He produces and writes
The guy from 2.5 Men.
And Charlie Sheen is on it, and also the kid who was on 2.5 Men, he was on it.
He's back?
Oh.
It's one scene. They're playing poker, so he's.
That's great.
That's a good green room conversation.
Yeah, he's just.
Host Josh. Josh is bored again because we're not talking
Hang
about
on.
Bigfoot.
I'll fix your wagon. Here it comes.
Alex.
Here it comes. Yeah. Woo! I like it. Oh, you know I like to jump.
She's not jumping. She likes it rough.
How coked out is she?
I mean, so
It's not even. You can't even listen.
everybody
to it.
involved in that is a coke-fueled nightmare.
It's a mess, is what that is.
It's
That
really
is
something.
Not fun.
So last night, the Ohio State Buckeyes won the national championship, beating the Notre Dame Fighting Irish by a score, certainly. And after the festivities and everything, they were in the tunnels of Mercedes-Benz Stadium there in Atlanta. We have video of someone trying to. It was Cody Simon. Cody Simon, defensive back for the Buckeyes, and that is Will Howard. If you look at the golf cart, in the back seat. In the front seat is Ryan Day, and next to him is the driver of the golf cart. It's a young lady that you're going to immediately feel sorry for here in a moment. They're trying. There they are. See, and here we go. And Oh, hey.
She slammed into the wall.
So then she tries to back up.
Like Austin Danger Powers.
Yes.
Oh, it's
exactly like.
broke the wheel or
and
something?
now the golf cart is broken. And watch, this is your quarterback for the Buckeyes walking away. And look, he of course, won the national championship. And he's like,
it doesn't even help. Why doesn't he pick it up?
hell was
Women
that all
drivers.
about?
Most guys could pick the front of that thing up
Women
and move
be
it
driving. And there goes
How lazy
Coach
are
Dave.
they?
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
Well, they always run through the tunnel and go.
They're also being hounded.
Yeah,
So I would want to get the hell out of there, too.
And they just played in
Yeah,
the
those
championship.
that's one of those extra long golf carts, and their turning radius is rather small.
Here's if you ever get a chance, and I know this from experience, to I'm not going to say steal a golf cart, but borrow one. If you're if you see one just sitting there,
right,
and you happen to the keys are. Do it. It's as fun as a thing you'll ever do.
I was just thinking that there's nothing more fun than being on a golf cart with your friends.
Yes.
And just.
And a stolen one is even better. The thrill is
next Halloween. Come on over.
The thrill will last a lifetime.
Tom and I were almost killed, and I'm not joking, on a golf cart.
Oh.
And I'd never seen him. I guess I thought over the decades I'd seen him angry. Not like this, man.
Wow.
I thought he was going to kill the guy.
We were in a tunnel going downhill. Things started to shake. It was going to throw us all off. We would have been killed.
Oh, so you're mad at the driver?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know who it was?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We just still know who it is.
They
I
work
rolled
here?
one once. Rolled one.
You rolled a golf cart?
Oh.
Did you get hurt?
No, I was with my grandfather, and I was like in my early teens. And
wow.
I wanted to drive it, and we took a hill of the road.
Oh, so you were driving.
Yeah, I was driving.
That's a shocker.
Please tell me your grandfather looks like Morgan Freeman. That's the way I picture it.
I'm just glad you guys were allowed at the golf course.
Plus in Augusta, come on.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Yeah, you hit play on something over there.
Oh, sorry.
No, I don't know what.
I don't know.
Yeah,
What the hell's going on over here?
He was this close to yelling at me to turn that down.
He was.
Hello, testing. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Time now to check in with Chick McGee.
Thank you. And the Raycon Everyday Earbuds. That's right. Raycon. How would you like to say, well, who's your best friend? My Raycon earbuds. That's right. And my Raycons are the perfect gym buddy, coworker, phone call companion. The premium audio that goes where you go. That's Raycon. And they have a new model that's been a super duper upgrade with 32 hours battery life, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with two devices at once. And the earbuds also come with active noise cancellation. And that's something you normally don't find at an accessible price point. Now with Raycon, they start about half the price of other premium audio brands. And Raycons have unbelievable new colors like royal blue, blush violet, forest green, and limited edition, soon to be hard to find colors, rose gold. And 2025 is going to be bumpy, maybe not easy, but Raycon, they make it as easy as possible. I've never heard tell of this, but sometimes people want to return their earbuds, and they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Get 15% off site-wide, 15% off everything on Raycon's website. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, Christy, what do you got over there?
Coming up, we have a video of a meteorite. Not Bigfoot, but at least somebody caught this on camera. We have chimpanzees and peeing in the news.
What if it was a video of Bigfoot riding a meteorite?
That would be awesome.
You want to see that? Like Slim Pickens?
With a cowboy hat. Yep.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
That would be great.
It's all coming up. These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
With us in the studio now, two comedians. We are joined by Jimmy Pardo. Also, another guy. It's comedian Chad Daniels. Chad, I understand that you have an injury, that nothing humorous about it, but you look like you're in a little bit of pain.
Broke my tailbone.
Yeah. Did you break it like recently or
a week and a half ago?
Okay.
Tailgating,
How do you
following too closely? What,
you can't put a cast on that, can you?
No, you can't. No. I was drywalling. I kept bending over to measure and cut and everything, and I guess my leg muscles were too tight or something like that, and it kept rocking it back and forth till finally it snapped.
What? You didn't even hit it on me.
I didn't hit it on anything. From bending over, and yeah, that's the kind of shape I'm in.
Where's that
Wow.
Never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, the doctor said it happens a lot to pregnant women, which was really awesome to hear from your doctor.
Are your breasts tender?
You're the first man for that to happen to.
Was it?
Wow.
It sounds like it was incredibly painful.
It sounds like it is
Yeah,
painful.
my wife actually couldn't sit down for a while. Sympathy pains. What? What? Nailed it!
Ding, 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 ding,
I thought we said there was nothing funny about this.
Ding, 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 ding,
Wait a minute, hold it. Hey! Yeah! Hello, Friday morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's time for the air base.
Ooh, here we go.
Come on now. Everybody got her?
this is the guy that perfected it, Jimmy Pardo, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
Hey, hey, what the matter with your head is?
Do you know the lyrics?
Little red ball.
Hey, hey, what's the matter with the guy?
Say it again.
Hey, hey, what's the matter with your head?
Chicken? Oh, we've got something new.
What happened?
Oh, Lou Reed.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Jimmy Pardo on the air base, ladies and gentlemen.
Like you just don't care. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I go this way.
Oh, now suddenly it's in a stand-up acoustic. Oh, that's new.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
Very nice.
Hold your left hand higher. Remember, it's you. It's not a stand-up cello.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
It's not a stand-up cello.
Got it. That's it.
That's it. You ruined it. You ruined everybody's fun.
Sorry.
You ruined everybody's fun.
A lion. I've always said,
You want a lion?
I would. I know this is crazy that I thought about this.
What now?
I would never go into the wilderness and get and have a lion because they belong.
Right.
You know
That's where they belong.
But if somebody like maybe they worked at the zoo and there was a lion and it had to live in a house, but it had to be sedated all the time, and I
How
could
about raised
squeeze
from a
it.
cub? A raised from a cub and
Yes.
know you. And
I would love a lion just
Why?
because they're so cute. I would just bite them all the time. Their face, that little
They
nose.
bite
I
back,
think you
believe
got
it or
that
not.
back.
Yeah.
You know,
And their
dogs.
teeth are bigger.
Nick has raised a very interesting point.
What?
Which is the essence of it. I think you said just because you like something, you don't have to have it.
Well, I've always been, somewhat controlled by my finances. So there's a lot of stuff that even if I did want, I couldn't have.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I literally, and I have panic attacks. Well, I'll get done with the workout and I go, I want to go get one of those really nice like $6 smoothies, and I'll think about it for like, should I treat myself? Am I worth it?
Yes, Nick. You're
get it.
worth $6.
You know what says something you think? I think in my head I'm probably the only one doing this.
Right.
I was at Whole Foods, and they had these like expensive lemonades. I don't know how to explain it, but the tops were the type where it had a metal top, and you would pull it open, and it would be a rubber seal like the old days.
Oh, yeah,
and it was like a little bit extra. But I had friends coming in from out of town, and I know this is crazy. I thought it'll look good in the refrigerator, And I was at Whole Food, and I bought milk in the glass. I wanted it to look, I wanted it to look like my home. It was a home, like my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah. So I walked over and I went to buy it. It was $2 more than regular lemonade. Then I walked away. And then I went back. I went, what are you doing? You are a full-grown adult and over $2. Get the goddamn lemonade. Well, it worked because I'm not kidding you. But the outcome is how I reacted. My sister-in-law was there and she opened the refrigerator. And, I go over. All my brothers are married. Their refrigerators are filled with. So she opens up. She goes, oh, fancy lemonade. I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't act like, I acted like, yeah, that's the type I buy.
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. As I only half it's there, I left the other half in the Rolls and it's spoiled. I'm having the Rolls Royce fixed.
Well,
that's why I'm driving this.
I would have got the milk in the jug, but my lion ate it. So.
Yeah, my lion likes it out of the glass.
That's right.
Yeah.
We all do weird things.
Larry, the cable guy. Larry, good morning.
It's good to see you. But I got to tell you, I had a horrible nightmare.
Last night?
Last night.
Really?
Before I come in here, I dreamt I drunk the world's largest margarita. And woke up this morning, there was salt on the toilet lid. Thank God I didn't eat the worm in there, I'll tell you that much. I tell you what, I was madder than a skinhead watching the Jeffersons. I tell you what.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Log it on to Q95.com. It's that simple. That first keyword comes up, and in fact, about less than 15 minutes, so hang in there. Buckle up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast, jiffy quick from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That was Christy laughing. That's Pat Godwin. There's Jess Hooker. There's Josh Arnold. Ace Cosby's here. Maybe it's joke time. Maybe it's coming up soon. I don't know. I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
If you're going to tease like that,
you should be in the hospital.
I think we should absolutely do this right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
Why did the man fall down the well?
Why did the man fall down the well? I don't know, Ace. Why?
He couldn't see that well.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed.
Sure is quiet.
At a Sleep Number store at sleepnumber.com.
I'm laughing, Ace.
This is the Succession theme.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's good.
It is good.
That is good.
Pretty neat.
Wow, that is really good.
Pretty good, yeah. And then at the end, whack, whack, whack.
Okay, really I don't know the answer to this, but I'll ask anyway.
Gene Stapleton.
Way back in the day, that's not the correct answer. For example, like the theme to Peter Gunn was a hit when I was a baby.
Hell of a good song.
Yeah, it is. Still a good song.
I'm trying to think. I think the Hawaii Five-0 theme, I think, might have been a top 40 hit.
Oh, really? Well, if you're talking about that, Rockford Files theme was a hit. Mike Post, the greatest American hero, that was a hit.
I'm just saying.
The Friends song was a hit.
My question is that the last one that was a top 40 hit?
The Friends song?
Yeah. That actually got radio play.
It wasn't top 10, I don't think, but the Big Bang Theory, Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it was top. It just kind of, it's fun every once in a while when one of those breaks through. Obviously, and they're not all designed that way. That song is great, but it really doesn't have I can't really picture that being a radio hit. That's a great song, though.
Bare Naked Ladies?
No, the Succession thing
the
he
Succession,
just played.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Was Bonanza
an actual radio hit? I have no idea.
No way.
Let's see.
I think it might have been.
Here you go. This is just a tip of the iceberg. TV theme songs that have been hits on the radio.
Now, what about the Golden Girls? Was that a radio song before it was a theme song?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for Andrew Gold.
Yeah.
I'll Be There for You from a theme from SWAT, the Miami Vice theme, Jan Hammer. Let's see. The Rockford Files was a hit. Where Everybody Knows Your Name from Cheers. That was kind of a hit.
Now, what came first there? Was that a theme before?
I think Cheers was written for Cheers, wasn't it?
It was? Okay.
I think so.
That's a good song.
Yes, Tom. Hawaii Five-0, the Batman theme. Bad Boys, What You Gonna Do? That was a hit.
Now that was a radio, that was a inner circle before it was on that show.
Yeah.
Right.
The theme from Hill Street Blues. I remember playing that. That was a big hit.
Billy Joel's My Life for Bosom Buddies.
Yeah.
But again,
that was a hit before it was fresh.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was
made for the show.
That was made, yeah.
Go home, smell you later.
Quit being so grumpy, would you?
Secret Agent Man.
I'm supposed to be grumpy, not you.
Yeah.
Lucky I'm high.
The theme, here you go, Tom. Those make you feel comfortable. The theme from Dr. Kildare was a hit.
I don't remember that.
What
I
was
don't
that?
either. I don't either. You know, Dr. Kildare.
So dreamy.
He was dreamy, wasn't he? Supposedly?
Moved to Hawaii with his lover.
So much care.
Oh, was he one of those
Is that-
kind of
yes,
happy?
let's call more people some of those.
No,
Yes.
happy actors.
Happy actors.
Rock Hudson, the big.
What?
Get your happy.
He was a gay gentleman. Let him live in peace. Although I don't think he's
course.
alive anymore. Let's move forward here. We have Christy Lee. I can see her. She's right there. And she is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Have we missed anything?
We've been razzing you about getting video of Bigfoot.
Raz.
Scientists believe a homeowner in Canada did capture the very first video of a meteorite strike on camera.
No kidding.
According to CBC, the space rock smashed into the front walkway of Joe Validium's home in Marshfield last July. His home security camera caught both audio and video of the crash landing. Scientists say it could be the first time that both sound and visuals of a meteorite strike have ever been recorded. So
And how many meteors have hit? We've
lot.
talked about dozens.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's just us. Gosh.
Have you seen this video?
No.
It's just like a
Here we go.
puff of smoke. Watch over here by the wall is where it goes poof, and that's it.
It is playing.
Whoa!
I mean, it's so fast, obviously.
Yeah. It's a small meteorite.
In fact, I don't even know that's a meteor. I think
looks like a.
that could be rigged.
They say the space rock likely from the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter.
Somebody check Snopes.
Mr. Validium told CBC that he had been standing in the impact spot just minutes before the meteorite crashed.
CBC, Canadian
Experts said that it would be through your body before you knew what happened.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Like crap through a goose.
These doorbell cameras are catching cool stuff.
Yeah, they are.
Primarily thieves.
Yes. Porch pirate.
You know what? And why hasn't one of the doorbell cameras caught a Bigfoot?
Because Bigfoot doesn't knock.
Because
what about that, Tom? Right? Yeah. You know what? Bigfoot is not knocking.
No.
He's coming in.
No, he's going to come through the back door.
Oh, they like the back
What
door.
if we?
Sneaks in.
What if we eventually get video of Bigfoot playing Ding Dong Ditch?
Hilarious.
And just laughing.
Why hasn't someone made that video yet?
Also, why haven't they found a fecal sample from Bigfoot if he exists? Wouldn't that
Oh
be?
my gosh! Think about how if your dog. Yes, because I'm most guilty of making noises like that on this show. Are
that's
you
right.
kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. What's
blatant hostility?
If you crap
yes
in your yard, how long do you think it'll last out there?
Yeah, it will eventually go away.
I mean, a week at most.
You know what?
His dog would be all over it.
I'm gonna have. Oh, yeah, she likes poop. Poop is delicious.
So you're asking if I would say crap in my yard,
right?
First of all, I'd like to apologize to my neighbors. Oh, but I mean, with all these searches for Bigfoot, they find scat, if you will, of all kinds of creatures out there.
They do, but you can't trust those shows. Those shows are entertaining.
You can't trust that show. Yeah.
Oh God. So
look to the real science.
This is. I mean, one of these days, one of these doorbell cameras is going to capture something cool like this.
One of these nights.
You don't think so?
I think it's really cool that it captured a meteor. That's crazy.
Yeah, that
would have been really cool. I mean, if it had hit the guy.
No.
Well, it would have been grisly, as Chick said. It would have been. The guy probably would have walked another 5 feet before.
Oh yeah. So did you not believe in meteorites until you just saw this?
No. Of course I believed in him.
Well, there wasn't a video graphic important black and white sepia.
I saw a meteor in real life.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
How'd that happen?
Hit the ground?
No, it didn't hit the ground. It was just in the sky.
You saw a shooting star.
No, it was the size of the sun. It was not a star.
Hang on, just a second.
Now I
Hold
can't
on.
trust the words you said.
Hold on.
It was
You saw
huge.
something in the sky.
5 a.m.
That was
Myrtle
the
Beach,
size,
South Carolina.
the
Sitting
size.
on
Remember the grandpa's concert?
5 a.m.? No.
The size. It was
I
the
didn't believe
size
it.
of the sun.
Unless it was a frisbee coming towards your face.
I didn't believe it either, and I went online, and I wasn't the only person who saw it. It was recorded. Yes.
How about that?
It was a meteor.
Wow.
It was awesome. And it was like you thought you were in a movie because you were like, this didn't just happen.
Were you watching a movie?
No, it was sitting on the deck having a cup of coffee at 5 in the morning.
Coffee?
Irish.
Bailey's.
You get up to,
I am sick of talking to you people.
Whatever. It was as big as the sun.
Christine, we are hard to talk to.
Well, what's coming up? We
We
want
have
our.
a special guest coming up.
Okay, good.
yeah.
We'll look forward to our surprise guest when we return. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by right now. You can find out how much money you can potentially get for your accident. I'm Tori Schulman, along with my co-host and spokesman, Al Jackson. So, Al, tell the viewers at home who should be calling right now.
Well, Tori, it's just like you said. Anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. So is that what people want to know, if they have a case, if how much money they're going to get?
That's what I would want to know. Do I have a case? How much money can I get? The accident that happened can't change, but how much money you receive can. So I encourage everyone watching at home, give us a call right now and find out how much you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. You guys heard it here first. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity and call now.
Once again, Bo Burnham is our guest, and he has a little tour going. We'll give you some of those dates in a second. Go ahead, Bo.
Every time I go to dinner, seems like I'm getting a little bit thinner. I'll sit down at the breakfast table. I can talk, well, they're not able. When I look at them, I find there's a single question on their mind. I wish I could go back to the way it was. It's not easy now because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I guess it's always been that way. Well, maybe it's because of the way that I walk. Makes them think I like boys.
Oh, my.
The goddamn question just won't go away. And I get asked every single day. But the way they ask it is not a disguise. Like, how was your day? Do you like to kiss guys? This is the worst, baby. This was my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear. Because my whole family now is shocked. I'm in the closet and the door is locked. Well, now my glory days are gone. I was John Elway, now I'm Elton John. Well, my whole family now suspects that watching SpongeBob had side effects. I'm not gay, and that's what I said. If I'm gay, hey God, strike me dead.
That's a joke.
Just cause I'm afraid of the snow, or my favorite color is the rainbow. I'm just joking. This is the worst, baby, this was my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear, yeah. Because even my boyfriend thinks I'm gay. I'm just... Oh, God. You all probably think I'm gay. Man, this song is counterproductive. La 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 la. Because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I said, what did they know anyway? You gotta look right through the haze. Easy bake oven was just a phase. And my whole family thinks I'm queer. That is all I ever hear. But I've been as straight as a ramp, if you don't count Bible camp. Bible camp. I'm not gay, I swear. Kind of.
Whoa, Burnham.
Went to my first luau, which was cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. You know, they burnt the pig for us and everything. It was fantastic to see a pig come out of the ground and we just ate on pig. You know, I mean, it was kind of weird looking at him with his nose sticking out at you, but, you know, he was still delicious.
Yeah, sure.
I just ate from behind, you know, that's what I did.
Yeah, no pig face.
Right, you know, no, you don't want no pig face. But my cousin them eat pig snoot in St. Louis, which is crazy. They eat the snoot.
No way.
Yeah.
They do, really?
Heck yeah, they put barbecue sauce on it and eat it. They eat the feet. Some black
Yeah, you will not lead us astray, I guarantee.
Because I hate restaurants that have those, you know, named best barbecue ever, you know, and then you go in, it's some old burnt barbecue, and it don't taste good. I mean, they only have what you want, because, you know, I'm from St. Louis. We eat rib tips, you know. And rib tips is like the top part of the rib, and you cut
delicious.
it in. Listen, oh, my good Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Lavelle Crawford. Lavelle Crawford is our guest, and so far we've had a tour of Hawaii. We have yet to see anything except for a pig nose.
Well, you know, I won a luau. I won the hula dance competition.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow. You can move it, huh?
One thing I know about Paradise for black folks is just, it's something black people want to do that we see white folks do that we shouldn't do. Like, you know, go on the catamaran. That's just like being out on a raft with a motor. It ain't safe. and my wife went, let's get out on the catamaran. I said, have you ever seen a catamaran? You don't even know what it is. She's from Chicago. You don't know nothing about no catamaran. And then she can't swim. She ain't never been to a YMCA, learn how to float or nothing. But she want to go out in the middle of the ocean. See, I learned my lesson with that jet ski. They flying around on that jet ski, jumping up on the water. And I realized that water's hard as hell.
It is.
Because every time you hit a wave, man, my junk was hitting me in the chin. You know, so I know what water, you know, it's dangerous out there. And then my jet ski conked out on me, so I'm sitting out in the middle of the ocean. They had to tow me in, you know, and I fell off the jet ski. I couldn't leapfrog back on it.
No.
So, no, I couldn't do it. My blood sugar got low. I just had to lay out there, and they had to tow me in. I'm looking like the Loch Ness Negro trying to come back in. People taking pictures. What they catch?
What is that?
I think it's a killer whale.
Was that your surfer voice? I love that. Hello. Hi, Aldous.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just realized.
What's happening here?
Dum Dum over there didn't.
Hi, welcome to the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, this is our radio.
This is me. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin. Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Ex-friend. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Mr. Chick McGee. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom program. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and we're going to get hooked up right now with, I believe we have joining us, it is Nicole Massey. There she is on the big screen. Hey, Nicole, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Now, I want to tell you why we're talking to you. We have right here, if you can see it, this is a football.
Indeed, it is.
A very special football. It's embossed, quite colorful. This particular one is in honor of a Super Bowl victory. And we have a special thing going on in which you could find yourself with a similar football for, in honor, I should say, of Ohio State. Tell me more, Nicole.
So we are very excited to be able to be promoting our Ohio State Championship football. It's their 9th championship, obviously. If you watch the game, it was insane, amazing nail biter. And we have been doing championship balls for over 30 years. And so they're fully licensed, they're full size, they're fully embossed. And these are on sale right now. And we are donating a portion of the proceeds to Extra Yard for Teachers, which is the official charity of the College Football Foundation. But what's amazing about the football itself is that it has every football has 4 panels. We have a panel that's dedicated specifically to Ohio State history and all their previous championships. We've got a panel that has the entire season schedule and the playoff road. And then the third panel is going to have the championship logo, the scores, the bowl time, opponents and everything on there. It's fully embossed, meaning that all of the print and everything on there is engraved. For those of you that are watching on the actual channels, and for the ball that you said you have there, they are fully embossed, meaning that everything on the ball is imprinted into it. So it is amazing quality. They are all embossed in there, and then they are hand sewn together. And our football is going to be a limited edition of 10,000. They have not been produced yet, so there's a small wait for them. But just to give you a little heads up, like, you can go to our website, you'll see images of the mock-up artwork. Again, if you are watching on YouTube or the other channels, this is the 2023 championship ball that we have done. I know if you're not a Georgia fan, I'm sorry, but not trying to offend anybody here.
But I mean, what's important is the fact that they're about to be made, because my next dumb question was going to be, what are you going to do with the 10,000 Notre Dame balls? Are we going to see those in a video that they're passing out?
Yeah, they're all
T-shirts for the team that lost the Super Bowl. So these are to be made soon in honor of Ohio State. And the one we have one at the station, and we keep it in a special plexiglass case. So it's very nice. And this is not the thing that on a rainy day you can't find your regular football. The kids go out in the yard and start throwing this thing around.
Good Lord, no. And I've heard stories of people that have done this, and I'm like, no, that's not what this ball is for.
Yeah, every kid has that their grandfather had Babe Ruth sign a baseball. They ended up playing catch with it, and it's now in a sewer on Duffield Road. That'd be me.
Yes. They could have been millionaires.
And this is from Nico Sports, and it's spelled Nikco sports.com. Nicosports.com. And we have links to all this stuff, right, Chick?
That's exactly right. This segment brought to you by Nico Sports. When an Ohio State National Champions limited edition football, text Buckeye to 888-262-8661. That's 888-BOB-TOM-1. You may enter once per day. No purchase necessary. Entry deadline 11:59 p.m. on January 26th, 2025. Cool. On January 27th, 2025, 10 winners will be chosen at random. Text Buckeye to 888-262-8661. That's 888-BOB-TOM-1.
For your chance to win one of these gorgeous
Okay, and
footballs.
now, Nicole, do we go with Nico or Nico?
Go with Nico. I know it's spelled wrong because it's Nikco, so we like to confuse everybody.
Well, it's like it's like the camera, Nikon camera.
Yeah.
That's the way to remember.
There you go. I like it.
Okay.
I say Nike, but Nico, but I don't think that's legal.
Right. Okay, good. All right. So if you're an Ohio State fan, you can win one of these babies, or you can purchase one, get all the details, Nikco, Nicosports.com. And thanks so much, Nicole. It's Nicole from Nico.
You guys.
And it's not Nicole, it's Nico.
And there's only 10,000, so they're going to sell out. So make sure they get their balls now.
Okay. Thank you, dear. All right.
Grab your balls, people.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Nicole.
See ya.
Hey, Nicole.
Now,
that's a beautiful gift.
Can you give me that number one more time, Chick?
888-262-8661. Text Buckeye. Buckeye, of course, the traditional spelling, to 888-262-8661. Of course, that's 888-BOB-TOM-1. And you can enter one time a day. And entry deadline 11:59 p.m. January 26th, 2025. On January 27th, 2025, 10 winners will be chosen at random.
Okay, cool. Speaking of winners, you can be a winner if you show up at our special event Friday morning, February 21st at the Riverside Casino and Resort in Riverside, Iowa. Thanks to our friends at 100.7 The Fox in Cedar Rapids. We're doing a special broadcast from there starting at 5 a.m. local time. Free general admission for that show. And then that evening we'll have another show. It'll be a stand-up comedy show featuring Patty G, Josh Arnold, Al Jackson, and Jeff Oskey. Looking forward to a fun night. We'll have some special posters signed, et cetera, et cetera. So hope you can hang out with us. It'll be a fun time. Details at riversidecasinoandresort.com. Now, I look over that way and I see, there's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. We had time for a quick story. What's happening?
Well, everybody's freezing. Check local listings, but almost the whole country. And a company is working, actually, to cryogenically freeze people and wake them up in the future.
Oh.
Known as Time Shift, the organization is described as the world's first cryopreservation facility aiming to employ a groundbreaking process for freezing the human body to overcome the limitations of traditional cryopreservation methods. It also hopes to offer pre-hibernation enhancement, such as longevity interventions and gene therapy.
So what does all this mean?
I have no idea.
So those last two things are not necessarily part of the cryogenic process. They're working on
pre-hibernation.
Kind of putting you in a coma or something?
So sounds to me like it's just living longer. Yeah,
But are you dead already?
When you're cryogenically frozen, no.
So they're going to take you when you're alive,
right?
Freeze you, and then.
Yeah, some people will do this because they'll be diagnosed with things that there aren't cures for, in the hopes that
That's exactly what they have in the story. Yes, you're right.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to be paying for the electricity to keep you frozen?
You. It'll be part of the
It
cost.
works into the bottom line cost of the entire thing.
And the system would even use AI to let your digital avatar communicate with loved ones during your cryostasis.
That's odd.
Yeah.
No, so wait a minute.
Mhm.
I'm going to go look at frozen grandpa.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're telling me
you
that
could talk.
this is complete bunk.
No,
They say a functional prototype could be ready within 5 to 8 years.
Yeah, well, I hope one of these guys is the one that tests it. Okay, freeze me, and then we'll have a chat, okay?
Well, the chat is fake. It's not.
Right.
Like it's, yeah.
But you're the guy's legally not dead, really- though, if your yeah.
heart stopped, right?
Well, I think it's suspended, right?
Like the important thing is we find a way to make these people pay taxes. Just because they're dead, if they're coming back, I say tax them.
That's not a bad idea.
So,
Man, it would allow you to, if you were a patient with a disease, to wait in stasis for medical advancements or even for humanity to outlive apocalyptic disasters.
Yeah,
Would
so-
you be around to wake you up?
Yeah, what if the generator dies during the apocalypse?
That's a nightmare, though, to wake up and realize the apocalypse has occurred.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
Nobody wants that.
You might be out of fashion. You know, what if you got frozen? What if you got frozen back in '72 and you were wearing bell bottoms?
Well, look at Austin Powers. They wrote a whole movie.
Hey, what's going on, old-timey?
This is ridiculous.
What if you come down with what you think's a debilitating disease, but turns out you're just in love, and you get frozen, and then where are you?
Because the way it works now, the famous story, of course, is the great baseball player Ted Williams.
Yeah, but didn't he have just his head done?
Yeah, and at one point they sawed off his head. It's just awful.
So they got him to believe, if you will, that not only can we freeze you and bring you back to life, we can freeze your head, bring that back to life, and attach it to another.
No. I believe that was just to study the athlete's brain, wasn't it?
No. I think they froze all of them, and then halfway through they cut off half his.
Right. You need.
Or they cut off his head.
I think it's they. He was looking forward to being attached to another body.
But I believe there was also a thaw. I believe they had an issue.
Yes, they did. It was in Arizona, of all places, too.
The power goes out for 3 hours. All of a sudden, you're a little mushy.
Oh.
Yeah, this is all.
What have they done with the head, then?
I mean, I have a question. Can they do this with, like, say, a gerbil? You know, freeze a mouse.
They probably have.
No, I don't think it's been done with anything other than a fly. Where you can.
Are they frozen solid or just chilled?
No, there are people who are frozen right now.
Yeah.
But they
bring one back for me and we'll talk.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, they don't have to. No, you don't want to do that.
Why not?
Because
they're not ready.
We haven't caught up.
Well, if this is
not done yet.
Wait a minute, hold it. Wait a minute. I've never had it explained to me that way. I totally get it now. They're not ready.
No. You unfreeze a guy, he goes, oh, you must have cured cancer. Nope. Just wanted to see if this worked.
Well, let's get a volunteer who isn't sick.
So then they have to freeze him again.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can't double freeze them in.
No. Can you double freeze a rump roast?
No, because you got freezer.
Hooker, can you? You're the cook. You can't thaw something and refreeze it, right? If you're going to eat it.
No, yeah, you can't do that.
No, same thing with people. That's why no one. That's really logical.
Exactly.
I didn't know we had a scientist in the room.
You ever get a beer cold twice?
Not as good.
No,
Not as good. Yeah.
Skunked.
I'd like to. It doesn't say how much this is going to cost.
No, it does not.
Presumably, it would have to be some kind of fund that
trust
keeps
fund.
paying.
Right.
So you put in $5 million.
You have to have an endowment for that.
To be frozen, it costs some cold hard
If you
cash.
have
Thank
to,
you very much.
Very good.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This isn't for you.
Wake me up when you have the iPhone 432, please.
Wow,
implanted in your skull.
When are they going to stop numbering them? That's an
Okay.
Oh, hey, let me tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system that will give you peace of mind. And we have Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Studios, just to keep an eye on everything, see if employee theft is on the rise here at the show. SimplySafeTom.com. That's where you go for a traditional security system that only takes action after someone has already broken in, and that doesn't make any sense. It's too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection helps prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. And if someone's lurking around or acting suspiciously, you've seen it. Agents see and talk to them in real time, activate spotlights, even call the police, all before they have the chance to get inside your home. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees, and monitoring plans start affordably at around $1 a day. 60-day satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report 5 years in a row. Start the year with greater peace of mind. Visit SimplySafeTom.com and you can claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. That's SimplySafeTom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Okay, Christy, I'm reading a little more of this article.
Uh-huh.
And if you sign up to get frozen, there's a little tiny thing in the bottom. It just says, wake up not guaranteed. Okay, so.
Go ahead. Deny the science.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wake up not guaranteed.
Okay. What do you have coming up over there, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have peeing chimpanzees. We have a fight at a wedding.
Oh, I got to go.
We have a lady. Hey, that's our drugs in the bag, because it's definitely a lot of bag full of drugs, which is what the bag said. So
That always works.
Yeah.
Because if you're a cop and you're going through someone's stuff and it says, don't look in here, well,
Right.
of course you're not going to go in there. It might be something like a bag full of drugs.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out what's happening. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I don't know, I'm just getting old. I'm not doing this gracefully. I hate technology. I hate any kind of change. Have you seen this commercial for a car where they say the car can actually anticipate when you're going to have a wreck? The car can predict when you're I guess they got some kind of computer on board.
Right.
I thought, if that was really true, as soon as I hand the keys to my son, the damn airbags would go off. You know what I mean? But it's all this technology. Like I'm sure you guys probably have this. I just don't understand it. This like MySpace and Facebook.
Oh yeah,
Twitter.
I just don't. I don't understand the concept. I don't. Can you imagine being in a mall and going up to a complete stranger and going, "Psst, could I be your friend?" Denied. To be denied bail. That should be denied. And young people out there, I'm not saying I'm right. I know this is old man cranky talk. I really do. But I just don't understand. I see all these young college kids getting tattoos with like Chinese characters on their arm.
Yeah.
You think there's college kids in China getting "Get her done" tattooed on their arms? I find that unlikely, don't you?
That's very possible.
Now, this you don't have to be old or cranky for this to make you mad, but this is making me nuts. Have you noticed how lately when you call these tech support things, in my case, I was calling my credit card, but one of these 1-800 things, we know this has been outsourced for a while, but
sure.
Remember in the beginning how they try to pretend like they're American?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that? They'd say, "Oh, my name is Sean." You go, "Yeah, how's the weather in Calcutta today, Sean?" But now they don't even care. Have you noticed that? I mean, I'm serious. I called the other day, and the guy just told me his an Indian name, and when they put me on hold, they're playing Ravi Shankar. You know, they didn't bother to hide it at all, and I was getting so frustrated because I wasn't getting anything done. I kept saying, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. What was that? Please, excuse me. Could repeat that?" And here's what I want you guys to do. It was a lot of fun for me. Maybe we'll start a movement. I started mumbling on purpose like Boomhauer from King of the Hill or Gabby Hayes. I started going, "Yeah, they damn well someone make up a thing in there, put someone down on him." He goes, "Excuse me, what?" I said, "Yeah, how do you like it up, Boom? Huh? Try that on for size."
It's literally just water.
Mouth it.
Mouth it? Has that been throwing you guys off? Like, I've been told that when I drink out of bottles that I really, like, wrap my whole mouth around them or whatever. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what people are talking about. How we doing, fellas?
No, Tim has his guitar out. Are you going
See, I hate Florida.
Why?
Well,
you're from Georgia. That's why.
Georgia people hate Florida. Why? Because we grew up our whole lives wanting to go to Florida. Put a float on top of the car. "Oh my God, we're going to Florida." Drive 4 hours. Get there. Do you have a hotel room? Yeah, they're $100 unless you want to be near the water. Then they're $400. Okay? No, we don't want to be near the water. We want to sit in a hot-ass asphalt parking lot with a float on top of the car and finish up these pecan logs we got in Valdosta. So then a hurricane comes. They evacuate back to Georgia. "Oh, my God, do you have a hotel room?" Yeah, they're $100 unless you want to be away from the water.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Cash. Don't.
Are we giving away money? You have to say that?
No. Keep going.
Here's Tom Griswold. Hi, Tom.
Thank you very much. Let's see. I look around the room.
He's preoccupied.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios.
Yep.
I'm preoccupied by that football thing that we're doing. That's super cool. If you are a Ohio State Buckeyes fan, I got a letter.
Read it. What does it say? I asked, what does it say?
It says,
"You're amazing, Tom. Can you can you be more, Tom? I'd like you to be Tom."
It says, "Could you please have Chick talk less?" It says, "I am a big Ohio State fan, but I am disappointed." Coach Day thanked the players, the coaches, the fans, the administration of The Ohio State University, but not one mention of gratitude for me wearing my lucky hat.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir. That's
ridiculous.
Thank you very much.
You didn't thank this man.
That's terrible. Now, we have...
Where's my lucky hat?
A little something we're giving away from Nyco Sports. We just talked to the lovely Nicole Massey. She was so sweet. And what we're doing is...
If she'd have been a man, would you say something like that?
You mean the way I talk about how handsome you are all the time?
No, you don't.
I certainly do.
He's so sweet. Such a little
I
good
thought she
little
was
girl.
cute as a button, and she apparently is a huge fan and has grown up listening to the show. So she was very excited.
We haven't been on that long. How could people grow up while we're...
There's people that have children that grandchildren.
Yeah, grandchildren.
Great.
Yeah, I get the one where it's, hey, you did the prom for my dad. Oh, that's right. Okay, fine. What we're talking about is in honor of the Ohio State University and their championship, they're issuing these cool footballs embossed. If you were watching, they're really great. We have a shot of one of these on our social media, but we're giving them away. You can enter once a day, no purchase necessary. You've got a couple days to get this done. It expires January 26th. What you do is you text the word Buckeye to 888-262-8661. That's actually 888-BOB-TOM-1. Bob-Tom numeral 1. It's that simple. So
Good luck.
Have some fun. If you're an Ohio State fan, be a nice gift. And
Lovely
they've got
collectible.
information about purchasing those, of course, is at NICOsports.com, and it's NIKCO sports.com. Now, we turn to the lady with the, what is that, leopard?
Yeah, some kind of animal.
Okay,
I don't know.
it's very nice.
Cougars.
Yeah, I'm a cougar.
She's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Her's a lady.
Officials at a Japanese aquarium are using cardboard cutouts of people to cheer up the lonely sunfish.
Oh, the lonely
They
don't need that, I promise you.
No, this is science.
How did they come up with it? Okay, you're on board with this, but you don't want to talk about Bigfoot.
The Mainichi newspaper reports that the
Mainichi, so soft and cuttable?
Kaiokan Aquarium
Munchichi.
has been closed since December, and the sudden absence of visitors, coupled with the construction work around the aquarium, appears to have affected the aquarium's lone sunfish. The animal stopped eating jellyfish and began rubbing its body against the tank. After an employee suggested the animal might be lonely,
I'm just lonely.
The aquarium attached their uniforms and photos of people's faces on the tank.
And it worked.
It brought him around.
Apparently, the sunfish began eating again and is showing gradual signs of recovery.
Okay, so I don't think this happens naturally with sunfish. They do just fine in the ocean without people, but this one, having been in an aquarium for so long, needs the attention.
Yeah.
What if his end game is actually having people thrown to him to eat, maybe?
I mean, we don't know what it's up to.
No.
Yeah.
Don't they? When did they have? Was it during COVID when they had the cardboard cutouts of people at the games?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Remember that?
What do you suppose they did with all those?
Didn't they used to put those in movies, like for crowd scenes?
They would do some of those. Yeah.
They put them at my shows.
And it looks, you'd be shocked at how real it looks once it gets in the movie.
Yeah, you get a live person in between them. Right. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Now is that all done with CGI now?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And sometimes you look at old movies, you go, they had to get 1,000 people there.
I know. Don't you marvel at that?
Like Ben-Hur, all this.
Right.
And horses, and I mean,
Yeah, do you know I wonder how many horses it took. Before they had to start going, we can't kill any more horses.
Right. Yeah, that was a problem back then. They now have very strict rules.
Right.
Thankfully. Yeah, thank goodness.
For all kinds of stuff. They even have them for sex scenes.
Sure.
Oh, no horses are killed?
Right.
You know something? I deserve that. So contextually,
you walked right in.
Contextually, that's perfectly acceptable. Betty, get down over there. Okay, bring in the horse. Now, is it okay if we we call it a donkey show. I know it's a horse, but they have these a person in there who makes sure that everybody's comfortable with what's happening.
That's a good thing too.
Yeah.
What was that donkey show thing all about?
Having sex with a donkey.
Really?
Well, as I understand, there's two different stories.
No.
There's actually exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And there's a gentleman who is hung like a donkey. And that's
Which one did
also
you go to?
The donkey show. I went to both.
Oh.
And there was also a chicken sideshow that I visited.
A chicken?
And I tell you what, the guy and the chicken were in love, and it was a much better show than either donkey show.
You could feel their love.
I could feel it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bad chemistry.
A woman would make love to a donkey.
I think he was making love to her.
Yeah, I'm not so sure how enjoyable it was.
The term "make love" is, I don't know if that's what you want.
Gosh.
Why anyone would find that entertaining?
But was it more than once? Did that happen all
It
the
happened
time?
every day at Showtime.
What do you mean?
Your dinner show, your matinee. You had your
and
two shows on Sunday.
It was in The Godfather.
Hang
that was a
on.
movie.
Tuesdays, they're dark. And then you had a matinee on Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Those Friday second shows were rough.
And,
rehearsals.
and Francis Ford Coppola had the good taste not to cut to the stage.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in any event.
No, the
so in
donkey
Cuba,
show.
they actually did that.
No, but the donkey show
Tijuana
in
stuff, yeah.
The Godfather, you see the guy come out and he takes his robe open. He opens his robe. There's not.
But you don't see it.
But you don't see the donkey the donkey-like gentleman. But he's
Okay, so at least that was a real person. It wasn't an actual.
So
donkey.
this was a sweet story about a sunfish and
Yeah, and he gets little
And
friends.
Christy, you've turned it into something filthy.
Yeah, how did you do that?
Oh, it's a gift.
Poor sunfish. poor
I've been in this room a long time, Pat.
You like aquariums, Christy?
I love them.
I do too.
Love them.
Love the aquarium.
They're so peaceful and
Yes.
quiet and lovely, and yeah.
I bet Chick's a glass tapper. I have no doubt.
Hey, wake up in there. I would like one of those aquariums if someone else came over and took entire care of it.
love
I know.
to have one in my home.
There's a whole. I can get that done for you.
There's a
Do you have one in your new house?
I have a crayfish.
No, I
that's
mean
nice.
a saltwater.
No, I have 3 aquariums, but they're freshwater.
Okay.
You guys are going to be madder at me than you already are. But Jimmy Pardo told me he went to somebody's house in the hills in Los Angeles, and they had like you would have an aquarium, but it was full of like 2 or 3 sharks.
Oh, cool!
Inside the house.
Cool.
It was amazing.
I love.
And I
stuff like
can't
that.
remember what house he was at.
Love it.
Yeah.
No, sharks don't belong in your house.
Little ones?
No. Well, 4 or 5 feet. I mean, they're not.
There's
they
the
weren't great
restaurant
white.
you've gone to, they had
Yeah.
sharks. Remember that? Right by your house.
Little small ones.
Yeah.
That's great. Cool.
Yeah, very cool.
A new study out there is the first to describe an unusual phenomenon among chimpanzees. I'm going to have to check this out. Researchers call it contagious urination. According to scientists from Kyoto University, they studied the peeing behaviors in Kumanto chimpanzees over more than 600 hours.
Sword fight?
They discovered when one chimp pees, others are more likely to follow.
Like women.
The likelihood, yes, exactly. They go to 2 by 2.
What about the other process?
The likelihood of contagious urination increased with physical proximity to the initial peer, and lower dominance ranks were more likely to pee when others were peeing.
That's interesting.
So they see the head chimp.
Yep.
Go take a whiz.
Yep.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm the head chimp. Okay.
And then the other ones go, if he's going, I'm going.
Wow.
Yeah, they suggest the urination patterns are influenced by social hierarchy with a tendency for the behavior to literally flow down.
I've always assumed
the dominant structure.
There's a similar thing in gangbang porn.
Uh-huh.
Where
I see this guy.
One guy is done, and the others go, well, now I have to as well. Because they always, it's always the last.
I blame Josh.
It's always the last 2 minutes.
It was a happy story about evolution and man. And
it might be the editing.
Might be the editing. Yeah.
So
I'd be okay if I never saw a monkey in person again.
What?
I'd be fine.
You've seen enough?
Yeah. I've
Well,
seen enough.
chimpanzees aren't monkeys, but go ahead.
Whatever you're talking about. Other than a dog or a cat,
You're
I
done.
see a never a live animal. I'd be fine.
Okay, fair enough.
That's
sad for you.
Don't you think? Well, what animal would you go, man, I can't wait to see that albino lemur?
Oh, I love all of them.
I do too.
Me
All of them.
too.
Prairie dogs, I always want to see. Always.
Love the zoo.
They're so funny.
Love giraffes.
I really want to see elephants a lot. Oh, yeah.
In heaven, I hope they do in fact talk.
And this is one of those, you're going to go, chick, you're crazy, stop messing with us. But lemurs are the only mammal that have blue eyes.
That's correct.
Than human beings.
That's fascinating. Wait a second. My cat had blue eyes while she was a kitten.
Nope.
Yes, I have photos.
I believe aren't they the only primate?
Yeah, because I think cats do have
Lemurs, I believe, are the only primate that has blue eyes.
Lemurs.
Okay.
Dogs have blue eyes.
Because
Huskies.
they're blue-eyed dogs.
I have no reason to doubt you.
Blue eyes.
You should doubt them because the sources. So what this study is saying is whatever the evolution of.
Well, if you're on the lower hierarchy chain. If you're and you see the boss pee, I guess I must have to.
I better get to it.
I want to be like the boss.
If I want to kiss ass, I got to get in there and pee.
And this is just the urinary function, not the other one.
Yes,
not pooping, because no one wants to follow the boss.
No.
Our old boss, I made the mistake of following him in there. Crapper once. Oh, dear God, no wonder people bought stuff from him.
I heard
get him out of here. If he craps again, I'm going to have to evacuate the building.
Yawns can be contagious.
Yawns are absolutely contagious.
Sure.
Isn't that an interesting phenomenon?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You know, lemurs are the
Does
only
that mean boredom?
Much like the blue eyes of the lemur.
That they yawn and they go, oh boy, at the end.
They're the only ones to do
They're
that?
the only, other than human beings.
In English.
Oh boy.
Well, so much for the science section of our show.
All right, how about a big fight?
I wonder what it doesn't. I'm trying to read more of this. It doesn't say if this is for both the females and the males.
I think it was for the males.
Because the ladies have to pee.
Yeah,
well, sure. Why do female dogs urinate? They kind of like they're a Superman. They like a catcher. They'll both squat with both feet.
My male dog does that.
And I've never seen a male dog do that. A male dog lifts his leg and goes on the tree, but girl dogs don't do that. Why is that?
My boy dogs pee like girls.
No kidding.
Yep, both of them.
My boy dog did that he did that till he was about 1.5, and then he started peeing like a boy.
My guys crouch.
And then they paw. They
they bury it.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad we don't have that?
Like I just peed.
Wouldn't it be rough if during the break you had to go sniff around the building for a good place to take a leak?
Tribes.
How would you like to? You and I, Tom, when we get here in the morning, we got to go out on the lawn and like 2 feet away from each other and take a crap. Like dogs do.
No.
Now, is that an incredible sign of friendship?
Yeah.
Or is that just...
It's one of the benefits of evolution. We're this far down the road.
Well, they do it to protect each other, so in case they get attacked.
Yeah, you have to wonder if Cro-Magnon men.
Yeah.
Okay, you look this way, I'll look that way.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
There comes the dinosaurs that eat them.
Sure.
Yeah. But now we have doors, so the dinosaurs could.
Hey, Grog, you done back there yet? For God's sake.
That's why those doorknobs came into fashion. The levers, dinosaurs could open those.
Hey, Grog, did you eat a tire? What the hell? I got to get out of here. Thank you very much. I'll remind you that we have a special show coming up February 21st. It's a Friday. Riverside Casino and Resort. Details, riversidecasinoandresort.com. Join us for the morning show, 5 a.m. local time. We will begin. Then that evening, a comedy show starring Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Jeff Oskey, Al Jackson. I'll be your host.
And a donkey.
And a lemur.
No animals. Okay. But right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show.
Prize Picks. That's right. It's playoff time now or never. Don't miss out on the last few weeks of football action with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the playoffs. Over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. The app is simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, like passing touchdowns, rushing yards, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. For example, build a lineup this week. You can pick Jaden Daniels to throw more than half a passing yard. He just needs 1 yard to hit it. And Saquon Barkley. To have more than a half a rushing or receiving touchdown. He just needs to score 1 touchdown during the game. Prize Picks accepts major credit cards for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Every day he played around 18 holes, then some practice. Every night he played around too with some blonde that he saw at the bar. And the fly of the tiger was unzipped once again. And he thought no one would be the wiser. He had plenty of women, some were skeezers and hoes, who all had their eye on the fly of the tiger. Back at home, Thanksgiving night, Tiger saw her unravel. His wife, Elin, a cute little blonde who you'd figure could not hurt a fly. But the fly of the tiger is right where she aimed. She took one mighty swing with his driver. She missed his crotch but hit his Tag Heuer watch. She laughed as she watched time fly off the tiger. Buick's gone, so was Accenture. Gillette cut him quickly. It turned ugly when Nike pulled out. They took his hat and his shoes and his balls. Yes, the fly of the tiger has cost them a lot. But for Tiger, there's a silver lining. He's got a new sponsor. It's Danny's Restaurants. They're always open, just like the fly of the tiger.
Yeah, all right.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, hi. With us in the studio, comedian Sal D'Amelio and Scott Dunn hanging out with us. Scott, anything else in your life of interest these days?
Well, I just bought that van. So we're still
that's right.
savoring that. We're enjoying that.
Van? Now, van or minivan?
Minivan. In this day and age, everyone just assumes minivan when you have children.
I would think.
How many people have the conversion van? Is that what they're called still?
Oh, I would love a conversion van, but yeah.
Is that where you can convert it into a bedroom?
Yeah. Boudoir.
Sweet.
No.
Really? Yeah. Knock one out on the way down, going down the road. Let's pull into that rest stop, honey.
Well, you're going to have to leave the kids at the previous rest stop because.
Well, none of them are going to be there. Buying a car is a grind. I haven't bought a car from a dealership. It is like a 2-hour, 3-hour grind.
That's tough, yeah.
And so you don't want to be stuck with some idiot.
No.
You want a professional. You want
Sure.
somebody. So I've done a little list of how you can tell whether your car salesman's professional or unprofessional.
Oh, really?
Okay, good.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
A big bonus to these minivans is the DVD player in the back.
Oh, sure.
So if your salesman wants to show you how to operate it, that's professional. Mm-hmm. If he makes you go an extra hour on the test drive so he can watch the nude scene from American Pie, unprofessional.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Same token, you're buying a minivan for your family.
Mm-hmm.
So if he wants to show you the storage capacity, professional. If he wants to show you some great places to hide your weed, unprofessional.
All right.
Now, I understand that buying a car is negotiation. I'm trying to get a good deal. He's trying to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So telling me my offer is too low, understandable.
Okay.
Spitting in my coffee, unacceptable.
Wow.
Yep. On the same token, while we negotiate, if he tells you he needs to leave the room to go talk to his manager, that's probably okay.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. If he tells you he needs to leave the room to go drop a deuce, not okay. Not okay.
Too much information.
Wait,
Yeah.
$50 never killed anybody.
Well, he's never done this before.
Used cars, Christy.
Yeah. Now, this one's for the ladies, Christy.
Yeah.
If your car salesman offers you free financing, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If he offers you a free mustache ride, not so great.
No.
It depends on what he looks like.
There you go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Depends how cheap you're getting this car.
And
What do I have to
finally,
do to get you into this car today?
and finally, if your car salesman tells you that the van is a certified pre-owned car,
At once?
I can't do anything at once. We have $1,000 at stake. I'm going to give you some more details. That keyword is cash right now.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. A really big show.
Thank you very much.
Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Jess Hooker, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. Oh,
Yeah,
I just made a
back to
mistake.
you.
Okay, I'm just being I got here late this morning, so I'm a little bit behind and everything. But we're ready to go. Christy, you said you had one more story that was part of what we were talking
Yeah,
about?
because we were talking about urine earlier, and when chimpanzees see the older or the hierarchy chimpanzee, the boss chimp, if you will, pee.
If the boss
They'll
chimp
tend to
pees,
pee too.
the other chimps in the group all pee right where he did?
What do they tell?
Monkey pee, monkey do.
Contagious urination is what they called it. Well, how about this? In ancient Rome, we've all heard of income tax, property tax. They had a urine tax.
What?
Yeah, according to historyfacts.com. Oh, I like their site. Collecting human urine was a common practice in order to take advantage of its cleanup properties. Roman launderers used aged urine to clean clothes and dye fabrics. Tanners used it to loosen flesh from animal hides, and some people even used it as toothpaste.
I need to go to bed. Will you come over here and piss on my brush?
Knowing its many
Please, honey. I'm tired.
Wow.
Known for its many applications, the Roman Emperor Vespasian, who ruled from 69 to 79 CE, imposed a tax on urine that was collected from public restrooms.
Boy, and we thought the government taxed the piss out of us.
Am I right? Mark Russell will be right back.
Vesical urine. It was the urine tax. God.
How would they? How do they collect that?
Maybe you would have to pay to go into a public restroom because it was in the public restrooms.
Wow.
Well, you know, there's a cheese tax.
There is?
If you have dogs, if you go to the refrigerator.
Got to pay it. They make you pay the cheese
You can
tax?
go to the refrigerator and you're just there standing. And then you look down at the floor the next second. There they both are. I'm told there would be cheese. And you better come up with some. Oh, yeah.
I would. Brushing your teeth with urine seems like
seems like it's not a good thing.
Well, I haven't done it in a while, but
I've never heard of a piss eating grin.
No, you sure?
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes, indeed.
That's really gross.
Thanks.
I'm glad we don't have that going on. Fortunately. Robbing Peters to pay Paul, I believe was the old phrase. Now, it's time for us to review history, speaking of the old Roman Empire.
1st or January 12th.
Huh.
You see my problem.
I see.
Is the scar on your forehead burning? That's usually when you know.
No, but I've been flinching a lot.
I see.
So that's a definite sign of...
Okay, I'll open this up to everyone. Raise your hand if you know the answer.
Oh, raising our hands. Okay.
Born in 1869, largely called by his last name Rasputin.
Yes.
Anybody remember the first name?
Oh, yeah. Can I go?
Yeah.
Gregor, right?
Gregory, yes.
Oh, Gregory.
Look at you.
His buddies called him Greg.
I bet so, G-Man.
Now, are you aware of this? That this is not fake. It is alleged that his male member is on display in a museum in Russia. And it is of
really
substantial length.
The Mad Monk?
Yeah.
Man.
Really? That's a thing. You know his whole story, don't you, Christy?
No, I'm terrible at history.
Well,
Didn't they try to kill him a bunch of times? Is that the one they tried to kill a bunch of times?
Very bad.
Yeah, that was Jason Voorhees.
They still haven't done it, have they?
Varying results.
Okay.
Born in 1905, Christian Dior.
Oh, yeah. Made a fine dress.
Oh.
And big in rap music. They dropped that name. All the big name brands. Yeah, they dropped the...
Yeah, LV's big, Gucci's big.
Yeah.
Rap, yeah.
Born in the state, 101 years ago, Benny Hill.
One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. Great show.
Is that actually his name, or is it like a stage name?
I forget. But, Jess, if you like, I'll send you a picture of me next to my signed, autographed photo of Benny Hill.
I would love that.
I wrote him a letter when I was 5 telling him that when he passed away, I was going to take over for him.
Is that right?
And he sent me back a signed
That's
photo.
fantastic. That's great.
I love Benny Hill. I own them all.
Did you ever see the show?
No.
I used to
Not
have
at
to
all.
run that show when I was a little bitty TV engineer. We ran it really late at night, and it'd come in on these big reels. But sometimes they would send us the
British versions?
Oh,
Yeah.
The
Those are the
British
good ones.
versions. But they aired at like 1 a.m. right before sign-off, so nobody, the old engineer guy who worked with me always got a thrill, but...
He was like a dirty old man. There were a lot of chase scenes.
Right.
Oh, okay.
A lot of boobies.
And they'd play...
Yeah, I know the music, but I'm not familiar with the show.
Simply doesn't get funny.
On this date in
That old guy with bald
1940,
head.
1940, the great golfer Jack Nicklaus.
Did he ever win any champions?
Very many. What I've always wondered if he ever sat down for lunch with Arnold Palmer, what he said when they said, "Would you like a beverage?" I'd like a him.
I'll have a him, please.
He's from...
and then they bring you a cucumber.
Jack's from Columbus, Ohio. His father, Nicholas Pharmacy, was a pharmacist in Upper Arlington, Ohio. And Upper Arlington High School were the Golden Bears. So that's where Jack gets his nickname.
I did not know that. Thank you, Chick.
You're welcome.
And by the way, on this show, we had verification of the Arnold Palmer recent revelation.
What's that?
That the great Arnold Palmer was gifted in one particular area.
Oh, he could do math like Goodwill.
He had a 9-wood.
Goodwill.
Yeah, a 9 or maybe even a 10 wood.
Whoa.
We were talking to John Feinstein, the great writer, and I had mentioned that because it came up in a conversation with Mr. Trump on stage, talking about the great gift that Arnold Palmer had, other than his humanitarian efforts and his great skill in golf.
And his iced tea lemonade, come on.
His iced tea, apparently very well.
That's how he used to stir it.
Let's see now. Happy birthday, the basketball player born in 1963, Detlef Schrempf.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
worked with him.
my favorite way to have
shrimp.
My shrimp.
I was more of a curly fan.
Yeah. Oh, really? A seafood boil with Detlef Schrempf. Jam Master Jay. Happy birthday, born in 1965. My favorite jam, strawberry.
That is silly.
It's a good choice.
Still, I have not gotten a satisfactory explanation between jelly and jam and preserves. I don't know.
Jam thicker than jelly.
I know the difference between jam and jelly for sure.
I could tell you, Chick, but it'd be better if I showed you.
Isn't jam got pieces of fruit and jelly's like smooth?
I don't know.
You can see you can jam your...
And then what about
are we out of time?
preserves?
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.